As you guys know, typically I am not the one to be talking about Blockstream updates like that in a way where I actually give out real news to you guys. Like, I'm not putting out trailers, I'm not putting out sneak peeks, official sneak peeks, and if I do, it's probably an accident. I don't mean to like leak anything, but that might be different for today's video because today I think I actually have something where I can talk to y'all and show like new and confirmed information. So we're gonna be looking at all of that in today's video. And if you guys want to hear about everything that's gonna be coming in the next couple of updates, make sure to watch to the end, like the video, and comment down below. It helps me. And more importantly, we're trying to get to 5 million subscribers. So please do me a favor. I'm gonna be leaking all this information and helping share this to you guys. So please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, now onto the topic of the video. All this information that I'm gonna be talking about comes from not just Twitter or anything else that's official, but from Reddit. I know you guys are thinking like, Uzaf, when have we ever gotten any information about the updates on Reddit? Well, never. Until recently. That's because Admin E went publicly and went on Reddit to answer some of your guys' hard-hitting questions. I couldn't believe it. I would love to do something like that if I got permission to, and just talk about the updates because I would love to do that. Maybe I'll ask one day if they'll let me, but as for now, this is Admin E. Admin E spoke out about everything, I mean almost everything, about what's to come in the future freaking updates. And as we know, we have been starving for updates. So without further ado, let's actually start digging in and looking at all of this. I actually made a Reddit account just to make this video. If you guys want to, I don't know how Reddit works, but if you guys want to follow me or something, I am known as Puzov. This is my avatar. Hope you guys like it. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't it look just like me? Well, not me, but my Roblox avatar. Like, look at that. Look at that. See, he got the blonde, long hair. But anyways, let's just, let me stop yapping. If we go to the actual subreddit, we can see there's a bunch of posts that you guys can like just talk about anything. But recently, Admin E has made an official Reddit account and spoke and answered questions about whether it's like coming updates or like why Blockstream does certain things. If we look up that Reddit post, I think it's called, if I look up Admin E has joined the Reddit. It has gotten 117 upvotes and 287 comments. I'm gonna be looking at everything E has talked about, at least the most notable things, and kind of giving my take on them, maybe even expanding on some of it. Maybe I'll fill in some context clues as to what Admin E is responding in these questions. But let's take a look. This is Admin E that wrote this. He said, for those that don't know me, I am part of the Blockshirts team. I wanted to join the community and talk to you guys more. Ask me questions you'd like answered, and I'll try to answer as many curiosities as possible. Please be civil. I will not engage in toxic conversation. I respect those with respect. I'll answer questions when I have time, so don't get upset if I miss yours. I'll probably come back and see it eventually. No, I also cannot leak any specifics on upcoming future updates, so please refrain from asking that. Also, just call me E, please. Let's go. By the way, I've read some of this, and he does talk about some update stuff, so I guess that's giving me permission to talk about some update stuff. So let's do it. I can't wait. I can't wait. If we look at the first question, Nightmare X says, hello E, my question is, will the gaps between updates get shorter in the future? That is a great question. Or will we get anything in a few upcoming updates to keep us engaged all the time? He is basically asking, will the time frame between updates get shorter? And the first answer he gives to that is there are small updates or events that have been put out from time to time in the past to try and close that gap where there's no content in between updates. However, it does seem like sometimes people dislike these updates / events and think they're too simplistic, meaning they're just too simple. They're just too easy. Like this, the Easter update is too simple. There's not enough content. People are saying those sort of things. For the most part, however, I think most people enjoy them, and because of that, we'll probably continue dropping them. I feel like some people don't really understand the amount of work that goes into bringing out updates, an extensive process that takes time, although the end product may not always explicitly reflect the amount of work and countless hours our developers put into these updates. So Admin is basically saying, even though some of you guys might not like these small updates that we put out, but basically because it kind of allows more time so that way Blockstream can give the audience something in the meantime while they're working on the big things, like the big reworks, the big stuff. Because sometimes, like, quite honestly, like when I read the conversations, the dev chats, some of the code is spaghetti, meaning it's outdated. If sometimes the devs have to just work around that, and they are forced to do that, or else they have to rewrite the entire game. I mean, they still get the job done, and it just takes more time. But it's not just because of that. There's also other things, like other nuances. Like we have to wait on modelers, we have to wait on sound effects, we have to wait on certain things, we have to bug test, we have to make sure there's no game-breaking bug where suddenly when you spin at the gacha, everyone gets the gacha for free, and they're just getting infinite fruits, and then we have to revert it, and it's just it's a big mess. They have to do so much more testing because of Blockstream and how it is. But in the meantime, they are releasing these smaller updates because it kind of helps stall out and pretty much keep the players busy. He answers 2 more questions, but let's look at the second question. Another question, will you / other devs / admins / owners actually do something to balance the game? Okay, for you PvP enjoyers, this is for you. Like, I've seen thousands of players complaining about fruits and transformation and M1s just killing everyone in sight. Also, what happened to the buff / nerf page where we would get buffs and nerfs of fruits every 1 week / 2 weeks or 1 month? We know there's a lot of things that need balancing and definitely something of importance to keep in mind. I think the biggest concern why there's not a week by week basis type of balancing patch is because we're frequently focused on the upcoming updates. However, there are patches that are put into the game to try and help and balance things out. For example, just recently there were a few patches worked on for some exploit, which allows exploiters to abuse M1s. I know this is more of a patch to prevent exploiters from abusing, but it's just an example off the top of my head from a patch some people may not know happened. There are patches going out all the time. They're just not always announced. E is basically saying because they're just too focused on the future updates, and actually they do put out patches for certain things, but they're not always announced. That's just like the gist of that question. And guys, don't forget, Admin E answers even more hard-hitting questions that I know that you guys want to know later on in this video. So please make sure to watch to the end, because I know you guys don't want to miss anything that Admin E is basically saying, and I'm gonna be basically telling you in this video, because he spills some juicy beans. He spills some juicy information. I can't believe it. But basically, the third question that this guy asked: will you guys ban / shut down a site named Blockstreet's Values, blah blah blah? Like, most people use it, and sometimes I feel like they're scamming me. Like, the site says something like Perm Dragon's worth 7 billion, and now it says Galaxy Kit is worth like 25 billion. It hasn't been buffed, and they're saying that it can get you 4 Perm Dragons, and worst of all, most traders use it, blah 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 blah. Basically, some website is either inflating values or it's just some weird stuff. I don't know. I don't want to read the whole thing, but basically, Admin E says I would not blindly rely on these value websites, and whoever's running the website, they could easily just change the values of certain things, because so many people think that Blockstreet Values is the real value of certain fruits. They can manipulate the market basically, and just, you know, it'd just be weird. I don't know. I feel like personally, you should just trade and offer based on what you want and what you think is fair. I wouldn't blindly, if you guys are traders, I would suggest stop trusting value websites. I mean, sure, it's a good way of guiding yourself into knowing that you're not getting scammed, but also the people that are running those websites really do manipulate the value of those certain things. Now, finally, onto the next person. This guy, oh my god, this guy asked 6 questions. Oh my god. Okay, but these ones seem short. Vizaretti said, do you guys think it will ever be possible to have old versions of fruits in the game again? I really miss Old Dragon and Old Rumble, and a lot of other people do as well. Let me take a guess on what Admin E is gonna say before he answers, or before I read what he said. I personally don't think because this is something I really wanted to for a video, like looking at the old Blockstreet updates somehow. I think someone told me it was theoretically possible, but it would be really hard to like do and set up. It was because I really want to do a video like that, and so it just take a lot of time to set up for just one video, aka me, and it's just not worth it. But let's see what Admin E said. He said, I do think that a lot of people do miss old fruits, especially the comp / skilled community, which enjoys some of the older fruits with worse abilities for PvE that in turn made them better for PvP due to things like smaller hitboxes and etc. I think the main reason we didn't keep most of the older stuff is because they were from a different time in Blockstreet with a much older code base, which would have to maintain and may cause bugs in the future. That is a great point. That is actually another great thing to point out, because a lot of these fruits are very old and outdated, and like I said, the old systems that kind of carry Blockstreet and its main infrastructure is outdated. So whenever those fruits came out, those were also old, and it's just like, yeah, it's just, they're messy. They could cause bugs for other games, and that's just like more things to consider when releasing more fruits. Like, okay, so whenever a player gets on a boat, to make sure not only the new dragon or the old dragon can't transform while riding a boat, stuff like that. It makes for more things to test, and just like he said, the code is weird and just messy. I don't know. Now to the next question: are macros a bannable offense? He basically says no, but if you are using them alongside with like an exploit or abuse them for like a really bad, like a critical glitch, then it could lead to a ban. Third question: could there ever be a public testing for Blockstreet? I think the game needs it. And Admin E actually gives an interesting answer, because I agree with him for the most part. Basically what Admin E is saying is that for the first part, he does say public testing testing used to be a thing, so any player could just join Blockstreets. It was a thing a long time ago, but a lot of people could test out the updates before the game would release them. But it became an issue where players would just leak the update and it'd just be, I don't know, it just killed everything. Because you know, Blockstreets likes to build the hype moments, the trailers, the hype, the sneak peeks. And so we couldn't really do that if people were just gonna be constantly leaking about what was coming out. But another thing that he points out is that there are people who use exploits to look through the public game, and other people use Discord bots to stalk our developers. I know there's people out there who this message is for you. This message is directed towards you. Screw you guys. You guys are weird. So imagine if these people who are big stalkers had public access to the actual game. They're already using exploits to try to get as much information as they can, but imagine if they actually had access. But basically, the rest of Admin E's message is saying we do have a testing team that does test out updates. It consists of about 20 people, and those 20 people have to go through the entire game each time we release an update in like certain patches and test so much, basically pretty much replaying the entire game every time a patch comes out, so that way they can test everything and just make sure there's no bugs that slip through. But again, it is 20 people, so by the time when an update comes out, and at that point it's about thousands, hundreds of thousands of players practically testing the update. By the time the update comes out, there are obviously going to be things that slip through, and these bugs, or sometimes game breaking bugs, that just slip through because 20 people is just not enough. They can test as much as they want, but when it compares to 100,000 people, 200,000, 500, millions of people that test the game update whenever it comes out, there is bound to be bugs that people just discover, and it can't be helped. So, all right, question number 4. Do you guys ever take player suggestions? It seems that Blockstreets very rarely takes advice suggestions from players. Before we look at Admin E's answer, personally, I do. Actually, I lied. I used to do it quite a lot because there is good advice, but then at some point, suggesting things in the suggestions channel on Discord, it became so filled of like the same repeating suggestions, like add this, add that, make a glass fruit, make a poo-poo fruit, make a freaking slime fruit or something, like just random changes, or nerf this, nerf that. Like, I guess, yeah, those are great things to point out. Like, maybe if enough people are saying, oh, this boss is too hard, sure. If it's become like a big thing and people are really acknowledging like Darkbeard is too hard to fight, or there's a bug going around, then sure, things like that are great. But at some point, it became so filled with people just asking for the same suggestions. I won't lie, there is some really good advice and like suggestions that people put out there, and I personally look at them and I forward them to the owners. So I'd be like, hey, this is actually a great idea. Why are we not doing this? But let's see what Admin E says. We do read player suggestions and take the ones that seem fair or make sense into account. Yep. Please note, for every good/critical suggestion, there are 999 more that drown it out. So sometimes it takes a bit for us to see them. Yeah, pretty much what I just said. Yeah, just sometimes there's just so much bad suggestions. No offense to any of you guys that put out bad suggestions, but sometimes there's just so many poop suggestions that it drowns out the good ones, and sometimes just admins or devs don't have enough time to read all that. So, I mean, we do have a pretty good system in the Discord where it's like, I mean, this bot will automatically put a star, so it basically hints that if there's something you agree with, put a star next to it. Someone said, just update the game. Repost. Yeah, cool. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna repost my thing. Poop and pea fruit. Guys, you guys see this? Add 5 billion bounty. Buddy, we're capped at 30 million. Go all the way up to 5 billion. Ban macro, repost, blah, blah, blah. But if enough people do suggest and put a star next to like things they like, it will go into a channel called popular suggestions. Like this one, it got, how many? 51 stars. And they consider things like let us favorite fishes, inventory managing, increase the fish capacity, progressive system. These are things like a lot of you guys are suggesting. I suggest that you guys start going into the Discord if you can, because sometimes the server gets full, looking at the suggestions channel if you have time, and just, you know, favorite your favorite ones, whatever ones you agree with. Because whenever we see these favorited ones, it gives us an idea that people like these suggestions and actually want them. So that's just one system that we have that I think you guys should start doing. I think it'd be great. All right, now then he asked, why isn't the Blockstreets team more transparent with the community? It would be cool if we could know what's going on behind the scenes. That is exactly what he's doing right now. Admin E, he is making a Reddit post and answering some questions, but I know that doesn't justify all the months of no talking and communication. So let's see what he says. Well, that's why I'm here. Exactly, that's what I just said. Trying to build a connection with y'all so that way we can be more transparent. Wow. So that's, I guess that's his answer. That's why he's doing his Reddit post. And 6, do admins actually give their friends unreleased stuff? I have met multiple random people with pink portal. He says there are some people that get certain things unreleased. However, these people aren't just friends. They're either admins/devs on alt accounts or close friends to devs that they've known for years. So if you see someone with Pink Portal, something that's not in the game, they might be a developer. Oh my god, I am so tired. There are still better questions out there that we're gonna be getting on later in this video. Let's just keep reading because trust me, Admin E goes over some crazy hard-hitting questions I never thought he would answer. He said he wasn't gonna answer things about the update, but he does. I'm gonna be skipping some of these. I'm gonna skip some of the ones where it's just not interesting. Let's look at some. You know what? I wanna skip some of the ones where it's just bad questions that don't give juicy information. So let's see. Actually, and the next question is actually pretty good. First question, does the team have plans to fix the new player experience? More specifically, does the team intend to do some balance changes, lowering RNG, etc.? And I personally love this question because I really talk about with the team, at least with the owners or one of the owners, about First C reworks. I aspire for this, and as many times as I bring it up, it gets countered with good arguments as to why certain, like, they're just not releasing certain things yet, or how whenever First C reworks were ready, they had to redo some stuff, and they brought up like why to me. I'm not gonna go into too much information why certain things had to be rebuilt or whatever, but they're just really good, compelling arguments. I just can't argue against it, but I always bring it up because I'm like, oh my god, why are we not doing First C? Blah blah blah. I have to be reminded by them, like this and that. It's good reasons, but I can't say because it kind of spoils certain things, and it's information I can't put out there. But I will say, First C, Second C, all these reworks, early gameplay experience, I'm like, bro, Bloxroot wants to reel in new people, but also there is the stats about how 80% of the concurrent players are max level, or at least in the third C, so they are like progressed. Not 80%, it's not that much, but the majority. So when they want to focus on late game player experience, that's why, the most at least. So if they put so much effort into the First C and whatnot, it's just like, it's not worth it because it appeals to like 5% or 10% of players, because the data shows that about 5%, 10% of those players and whatnot is people who logged in once and then left the game, like level ones, literally people that play the game for the first time and just left. But it's just stuff like that. Like it's not enough of a priority, but I always bring it up because I love hearing about First C and Second C, and I always have so many ideas. I want to indulge. But anyways, Admin E says we definitely have plans for improving the new player experience. It's something that has been talked about for a while and we're aware of. Balance changes are also talked about a lot, and hopefully soon we'll have another balance change that'll help make the game and PvP more enjoyable. I am not promising a balance patch, by the way, by saying this, having to state this for Bloxroot's league pages, LOL. So, I mean, there's your answer. Then he says, next, why is there a lack of communication so much? Oh, he already said this. That's why he's making his Reddit post to answer questions, yada yada. Same thing as before. Why do updates take so long? He already answered that. Here's a good question by Seiko. What's up, Seiko? Was ranked PvP a one-time event? Was it something coming back? Was it just to test murder duels? If you guys don't know what murder duels is, it's Indra's new game, which is actually funny to say because that was like a year ago. So the fact that murder duels came out, it's like this. Let me show you. Yeah, so if you look at murder duels, this is Indra's new game with Felku, with some other people. It's basically you queue up and you go against people, pretty much like the system that was used in last year's PvP event and whatnot. So that's why he's asking that, like, oh, was this just a test for murder duels and whatnot? You queue up, you go against people, and it's a pretty similar system. So that's why he's asking that. Actually, let me get a quick clip on this guy. Oh, okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing. But that's why Seiko's asking. It's so easy. But that's why he's asking, because there used to be a thing where you can queue up and do 2v2s, and he thinks it was a test for that game, which it wasn't. And why was it removed in the first place? Admin E says, we spoke about the ranked PvP event and how much people enjoyed it. It's definitely something that will be coming back in the future. Hey, this is all Admin E has just said. He basically confirmed it. I am not gonna get in trouble. If he was allowed to say it, I trust him. But hey, he confirmed it, so I will be talking about it too. Those that know me know I love the Bloxroot PvP community. It was only removed because it was only meant to be a temporary thing for the event from the start. As far as murder duels, that's a different game that was made by the great Rimbindra. Okay, this guy's glazing, but it did not affect the development of Bloxroot at all. Bringing this up as I've seen people speculate it will affect Bloxroot. I'm a fan of murder duels and play it as well. So yeah, when murder duels came out, Indra's new game, people were saying that, oh, it's gonna slow down updates now. Don't worry, don't don't even stress it. Don't even think about it, because Blockstream's updates have been going at the same pace. If anything, it's actually picked up in speed in comparison to like a year ago. So nothing's slowed down, nothing's changing. If Murder Duels updates, that's completely separate from Indra. That's a completely separate game. It's not gonna slow down Blockstream's updates. Basically, Admin is confirming that that PvP mode is coming back, and I can't wait because I love it. I love it. Quick question: did you forget about the creation admin panel? Ooh, okay. Here's a juicy answer. Nope, I haven't forgot about it, but for some reason, every time we add stuff that deals with physics, it always becomes a problem with arising bugs and the way it interacts with everything else in the game. Keep in mind, we have so many things in the game and they don't always play nice with each other. However, I think in the near future, it will see a release. Don't give up on it like y'all didn't give up on Divine Art. Oh, okay, interesting. So Divine Art was a fighting style that was teased long time ago. There's a bug with Divine Art and it just was unusable, so that's why it ended up, there was a plan to release it for a bigger and better update, but it didn't line up with like Dragon update, it didn't line up with Easter update. Like, why release Divine Art? And yeah, basically explaining like that creation card. If you guys haven't seen it, let me show you. If we go to the hacked bulletin, we can kind of see a sneak peek of it. Barrier hidden ability, but we see Indra or whoever, Frank, spawning a creation card. This is like an ability with the barrier fruit or the creation fruit whenever it's coming out. There was a drivable car where you can like drive around, and as Emily pointed out, there is weird physics. It's driving up walls, all these sort of like weird turning maneuvers. It's very complicated. And later on, as it was being tested, it was interacting too weirdly with other physics of the game, so they had to just prolong it or just, you know, focus on something else. This guy asked some good questions. I'm gonna just pick and choose the good ones I like. Number 3, will updates keep going to take half a year? Good question. Like I've stated in the previous answer, we'll keep trying to do events in between updates and now. I'll hopefully also help make the waiting time feel shorter by keeping communication with you guys. However, please note that the time an update takes will vary and it will not always take half a year. It can take less. I think if I were to phrase this answer better, it would be, I feel like less than 6 months is even too much of an exaggeration, because there was a plan to do an update a month with certain things, but recent months, I think like we were gonna do like one update in January, one update in February, one update in March, but sometimes the scope of these events got too big. Like we're like, oh, it'd be cool to do this, it'd be cool to do that, we should add a cinematic, we should add this to this event whenever you do this boss fight at the end of this event. And this is all for like those tiny events to fill between the updates, those type of events. Will this update have more content than usual? There's a lot of stuff we're working on, and I'm excited for when we start to launch. I cannot say if it'll be more or less than usual updates, but I think it'll include fun things to do. He didn't specify. Oh man, if he did, I would have been like yapping about everything coming in that update, the next update at least. Oh man. Oh well, here's a good question. I was wondering when an admin would join, I guess referring to the subreddit. Here's this question. By previous size, how far-fetched would it be to say Quake and Dark rework is coming early to mid-August? Admin E says, I cannot be too specific about future updates like I stated in my original post. However, all I can say is that a lot of progress has been made towards one of these fruits, and the other one will be 100% be revamped / reworked in the near future. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Admin E just dropped a lot of ball knowledge. He basically said Quake and Dark are getting reworks, and one of them is basically complete that we can see in the near future. So leave a comment down below which one you guys think it's gonna be, Quake or Dark. Here's a great one by particular video. Hey E, I just want to ask, what happens to the C reworks? Oh my goodness, that is my favorite topic. Let's see what Admin E said. He said, I don't think I'm supposed to tell you this, but it's actively being worked on. Well, we kind of expected that. The reason it didn't launch all those years ago back was because of optimization issues. Okay. We don't want our players to start lagging. It was something that really worried us. It worries us even now. However, we know that we can't shelf this forever because of it. Hopefully, players are able to handle the reworks properly with the new optimizations and further improvements. Okay, so if Admin E was gonna say something that he doesn't think he's supposed to, if he gets in trouble, let the blame fall on both of us. If you guys are still watching, you made it this far in this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys something that I don't think I should be saying, but another reason as to why certain updates or just like certain things don't come out as frequently as they used to, like a new sword, a new puzzle, a new quest, a new gun, a new whatever all those mean, it ties back to the optimization issue. First seed, second seed, third seed, they're all cluttered with maps. The maps became more dense, more parts, more laggy, that it was one of the prime reasons why they don't add more islands. They want to really optimize and not really so many islands islands or new content. So that is actually a big reason as to why they don't push as much stuff. They're waiting till another spot opens up for them to push and fill that thing. So if you guys get the hint and I get in trouble, then I better hope Admin E also gets in trouble, or at least we both like split the damage. We only have Shipwright as a subclass. Do you guys plan on adding more subclasses to the game? Ooh, let me know. Admin E said yes. There will be more things to do in the side like that to do in the future. Okay, more subclasses. Great. Like what? However, I am not sure if they'll remain as subclasses or if they'll be their own thing like fishing. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Because there was a debate amongst the team about what defines a subclass and whatnot. Like, if you can suddenly start doing fishing, becoming a fisherman itself wasn't a subclass. Well, we want fishing to be open to everyone and just to have more things to do. But how does that differ from Shipwright, where you are repairing a boat? I guess subclasses are meant to feel more like an actual job. I know I should censor that. Sorry for all you guys that had to hear that, but you had to get a fishing rod, but almost anyone could just jump into becoming a fisher, becoming like a fisherman, or like fishing in general. There's a lot more questions, but where are the answers? Bro, did Admin E not answer anymore? Come on. All right, you know what? I thought Admin E is gonna answer more, but we still got a lot of good answers from Admin E. I wonder if there's like a question that I could answer. I'm feeling left out, you know? I'm feeling left out, bro. Wait, actually, let's check his profile. Yeah, it's pretty much all the answers he gave. Man, where was my invite? I want to answer some questions. Will the meme fruit get a permanent variant? No, most likely not. Will Celestial and Oni fruits release this year? I can't say. Damn, how many new fruits have you guys planned for the year? Including reworks or new fruits? Unironically, there is like 6 or 7 of them. And I'm not just saying that to me. I'm not even gonna do the, okay, I just did it. But I'm not even saying that to be ironic. How many fruits are in the works as of right now? Like 6 or 7, not even joking. Will there soon be a bulletin release? Yes, I want to say like sometime within like, actually, I don't know when this video is coming out, but depending when I'm recording it, I'm not gonna say when I recorded this video, so you guys can just speculate, but sometime within the next week or so. I like to say that. I think I could say that, right? That's nothing that bad. What was the hardest fruit you and the rest of the team at Blockstreets have ever worked on? I mean, Admin E or I or like the admins don't really like work on the fruits like the devs, but what was kind of like the hardest, which is one that's based on like conversations I remember, is definitely Dragon Control, because like the slicing thing, Dragon was like the actual rig and like the actual movement of the dragon to put out there. But will you guys add a new fruit that is not on the legendary or mythical rarity, rare, uncommon, or common? So what I've heard is that they really do not want to work on fruits that are low tier. Even I fought against this because I was like, oh, it would be so cool if we could have a beast common fruit, like a dog or something. Any kind of fruit would just take a month or like longer to spend, like even like a dedicated team to work on it. Who knows? All right, guys, so Indra just told me to join him in Roblox. I don't know what for, because apparently over Discord, he said there's some new admin specs he wants to show me. According to Indra, he just wants to show me something so I can have a video. Thank you, Mr. Indra. I really appreciate that. But where the heck are you? I see I joined My Game. I joined Mr. My Game, the other owner, and our good friend Big Juice Butt Claps, but I do not see where Indra is. Where the heck is Indra? Any moment now, Indra might join. Who knows? Or I could just be sitting here for no reason. I mean, surely. Oh, Rip Indra Grandson's here. I saw Indra just texted me. He said, hey G, want to see something cool? I said yes. Okay, but where is he? I see Gelato just joined me. I don't know how he got in here, but oh, right here. He's typing in the game. He said hashtag. Where is he? Where is Indra? I don't even see him in the game. How's he typing? Is this like the Lucky Maxer cheat? You see, I don't know how Indra's doing this, but apparently he's here because people are now calling his name out. Oh, My Game just typed all mastery. Oh, let's try that command. And it just killed me. Okay, cool. No. All right, I just got teleported. Where are we? Where is this? Huh? Wait, what is this? I'm in the middle of the sea, but what is this island? Did Indra just bring me here? Hold on. We gotta explore. This is crazy. Okay. What does Indra have in store? My macro for teleporting is not working as I would hope it would, but what's this over here? Oh, it's just a rock. If I go over here, another rock. Is something happening? ... My Game, you of all people should know if something's happening or not. What is this island? Mr. My Game just teleported to me. What is that? What is that? Whoa. Exclusive Indra Island. This is it reminds me of a certain someone. Hopefully it's not one of those islands, but what is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this like a new fruit, or what is this? Is there anything special here? Is there anything hidden? Because you know, like Indra, he likes to hide exclusive stuff. Because you know that one thing about Triple Dark Blade hiding in his one maze? Maybe he's hiding something here. I don't know. Wow. Okay. My game, you see this? You're seeing this? Because where is he going? Where is he going? Oh, my bad. My bad. I just killed the Oni. What's his name? I don't. All right. Let me lower my level just in case so I don't kill any more. Oh, there's my game. There we go. Big Juice Clap. Another one of the owner's friends. Hello. Well, actually, that's the original one. Never mind. He just has a different outfit on. What's up, buddy? Oh, you got a fishing rod? Well, I got a fishing rod. It is called the admin rod. And let me show you what it does. Hey, I got him. There we go. Oh, good thing that didn't hit my game, because if that hit my game, I actually might be in trouble. If I'm reeling around Mr. My Game, he might actually ban me and not keep me as an admin anymore. He might make Big Juice Clap the new admin, the new Dragon Talent Trainer. Okay, but what else is there to this island? See, even Gelato's asking what's happening. I wish I had an answer for you. If we look back at Indra's message, he said Hashirama wooden style jutsu. So I guess what that was all the way in the distance over there was the jutsu. But he also mentioned Susanoo's White Lightning and Pink Portal. I mean, I know about Pink Portal, kinda, but maybe there's something else to it. Oh shoot, hold on, there's more. Wait. There's more happening. Why is there suddenly more trees? Wait, I didn't even see them sprout. Yo, this is sick. I want to see these like these things actually sprout. Oh, hey, who's that? Who's that? Is that Indra? That's Indra. I know for sure that's Indra because there's an invisible man teleporting. Yeah, no, you can't fool me that easily. That has to be him. I mean, he's invisible in the game. He's in the game right now, but he's invisible. Actually, is he? 9, 10, 11. There's 12 players in that server, right? So he has to be taking up the last spot, right? I think. I don't even know. Big Juice Clap said, this is C4. My Game said, no. Okay. And to all the viewers, Mr. My Game just disproven all your theories about what this island is. This is not C4. And I wasn't really thinking that, but I'm kind of glad someone mentioned it because I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh, here's Gelato. What's up, Gelato? Wow. I wonder if there's anything hidden over here, because if we look at the ground, they're just pretty much like big tree branches rooted from the ground. Actually, not very specifically rooted because they're not really attached to the ground, unfortunately. But you know the messages. You know what it's trying to do. This guy's saying, internet, please don't fail me now. Ew, bro, what's going on my face? Ew, what the flip? Ew, what is going on my face? What? Why is Big Booty Juice slapping me up? Yo, I'm shaking. I'm like tremoring. Is it because the two owners are here? Hey. Hey, what's up, Rip Indra's grandson? We got the owner's grandson, Mr. Indra's grandson himself. Listen, we need some answers. Don't run back. Don't run away now. We need some answers. Where is Indra and what is this plan? What else are we supposed to be witnessing here? And who are you? Who the heck are you? Okay, I don't know what's going on at this point, but Indra just messaged me saying to join him again in his VIP server. So let's just go ahead and do that. I don't know what his plan was with these trees and whatnot, but Gelato, we gotta go. Let's go join him right now. We're joining him. What does he have in store for us? So I think I am in the server. What is this? Yo, what is this? We doing Indra's server and did he do this? Yo, this actually got a jump scared me. What the hell am I? What the flip? Hey, click with it. Oh, that's Indra. Yo, we did 14,000 damage with 28. Want to see the grandpa one? Hold on. Wait. Spawn Darkbeard 10. Wait, what is this spec? This is crazy. I want this. So if I just keep clicking, that's all it, oh my God, that's crazy, bro. He just killed all my people. Yo, I was working on that. Okay, clearly Indra doesn't want me testing out his, whatever this new freaking demon. What is this, bro? This is scary. This is like, you said, /fun look, grandpa version. What's the grandpa version? What the flip? Yo, do it again. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's insane. Look at that pattern. Oh my God. How much damage is that? Wait, I think I see him. He's right there. You're not fooling nobody. Well, he actually is fooling quite a bit of people because we can't see him, but he's typing in the chat and he is invisible. What did he just, hey, oh, he one-shot that he just spawned a Darkbeard and one-shot it in like under a second versus what I was using just now was doing baby damage. OMG. Okay, wait. What is the strongest boss? What about spawn Doking? What about Doking? Huh? How about this? How about that? Doking has like, what is it? Like 1,000,000 health? It's not popping up for some reason, but oh my God, he's destroying me. If he one-shots a Doking, let's just say I want a new admin power. I want a promotion. Wait. What's going on with this Doking? What is going on? Is this part of the bug? Is this part of the fruit now? Oh no, we got rid of it. Oh, that's a tool. Oh, he gave me a tool. So every time I have it, oh. Hey, he killed me. No, it's called power. Wait, can I get that? Oh, I can't. Oh, he finally killed it. Oh, but he still cleared that boss in like seconds. That's insane. Wait, can you even see me? I see your bunny ears and tail. Wait, what was I about to do? Buddy, so you weren't seeing the grandpa model this whole time, just explosions? Yes. I wasn't seeing the grandpa model. What grandpa model? Oh, there he is. Luigi, what is your outfit right now? Nice outfit, buddy. Wait, what is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's what he's talking about. That's scary, bro. Can we not add this? I died. Where's yours? I died, bro. Red version. I need it back. There we go. Okay. What is his power even? So this is the grandpa version. That's nuts. And I can only do that while he can do this big array of freaking power black pillar slashes. This is my attack, which is cool. It's red and it's nice, but that's insane. How do I get this power for myself forever? That's the equip divine portal. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got divine portal equipped. Why do you want me to equip that? Red lightning, white lightning. Is that a new skin? What? Hey, what is my move is pink. My moves are pink. I'm not a girl. Whoa, he just changed my skin color. How come pink never got added? Listen, I don't know. Like, pink is right here, but equipping it doesn't make you portal pink. That's what I'm wondering, but you just made me portal pink, so I don't get it. How is that white lightning white? Bro, can I have, what's a good thing to ask for? Can you make my dragon skills red? That's a question. Can he make my dragon skills red? Just like the admin ability that he was just showing us. You know what would be interesting? What if he could like change my body to be red, glowing red? Wait, I can jab him in the heart right now. There we go. Ooh, we stabbed Indra. There you go. There you go, my game. I finally ended your long reigning 9,000 year war with Mr. Indra. God, was it really that hard? This looks like a my game power. Like low-key, this looks like a Red Legion kind of power. This is like an owner spec that my game would have because it's all red and stuff. Yo, what the hell? He's I can't say that. Why is he evil? Why are you evil? Why are you evil? I want to be evil too. That's sick. Hey, there we go. We're red. Let's go. Wait, hold up. I wonder, what if I use, what is that called? The disguise elixir. While we are transformed, what happened? Oh, I missed. Yo, there we go. He's grandpa right now. This is sick. Oh, he just became bigger. How'd you do that? Oh, this command works. Oh my God, this command works. I forgot about this command. No way. I can become big too. Wait, this is sick. Now I'm the grandpa. I'm daddy, actually. There we go. Damn, this is big. Oh, bro, imagine seeing this in Blox Fruits. I'll be actually having nightmares. We're not the same size as him. Well, actually, maybe he's a little bit bigger. Okay, so apparently I think that's everything that Indra wanted to show us. Oh my God, apparently not. But it looks like that's everything Indra wanted to show us for today. Thank you, Indra, for demonstrating your cool admin powers and letting me hang out with you and all that kind of good stuff. Last question. When can I get this as an admin ability? Let's see what he says. Yesterday? What does that mean? So like, I could have only gotten it yesterday, so never again? That's what you're telling me? Indra, I can't get these admin commands. Let's go, Indra. There are tons of new fruits on the way, starting with a brand new one coming very soon as part of Blox Fruit's first update for the year. And along with that, we're gonna be getting a brand new Valentine's update with a bunch of new features that we'll be going over in today's video. So stay to the end, like and subscribe, because there is a lot of new stuff to be going over in today's video. A lot of cool stuff. Let's do it. First of all, the reason why I know all this is not because I'm an admin, but because Blox Fruits has just released a brand new bulletin. You know, I love these bulletins. I know you love the bulletins because it tells you about what's coming, what's not coming. There's a new update and whatnot. It just kind of gives you hints. It's really fun. It's really fun. Let's do it. So we'll be going in there and picking out like the teeny bits of details that they're hiding from us to kind of decipher what exactly is coming out in this next update and when. Who knows? We might be finding out when. So if we go to the Gamer Robot website, let's pull that up. So we're at the Gamer Robot website. If we go to the blog section, we can find Bulletin 19. So let's see what they have in store. The first thing I'm noticing is Mr. My Game riding a flamingo. See, I don't know what this means. There's a new love rework right off the bat, but let's see. What else is there? Ooh, we got some pretty hearts. Oh, look at that. That's sick. Okay. All right. There's a lot of stuff. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sections to read in this article. Let's do it. Blocks Bulletin number 19. Valentine's event, heartfelt deliveries, and new contest. A new contest. Okay. So let's see it. Roses, chocolates, and love all around by Riley O'Valentine. Ooh, here we go. We got a picture. We got some people celebrating the love event. Okay. It looks like we might be getting some decorations at Turtle Mansion, like prior events. We've been getting cool decorations for the new events that come along. Oh, what's wrong with this guy? This guy's scared. This guy's scared of something. Did he fart? Okay. There's an ominous dark cloud behind him. He's clearly scared of something, even though these 3 other people are really happy. I don't know. This guy's looking really rizzy for some reason. All right. Anyways, let's read it. Love has its way of returning on its own, and it's here again this year. The Valentine's event is back, bringing with it a heartwarming season of giving, hearts, and limited time rewards. Ooh, okay. Players can earn hearts by defeating enemies and bosses of any level across the seas. They can earn even more hearts when they team up with friends. All right, hold on. This tells us a couple of things. So the Valentine's event is coming back, and we're gonna be spending the hearts currency again. If you guys don't know what that is this currency right here. The max I can hold is 1250 of them. This is like the Valentine's event currency that they kind of give you. Material rather. Basically, you can spend these hearts at the Valentine's stock and whatnot. That's from last year. It seems like they're doing something different this year, because if we continue reading, it says, however, this year is different. We're going to be introducing additional ways to earn hearts. This could be spent at the returning Valentine's stock or at our Valentine's Day gotcha. Oh, Blockstream's gotcha. Okay. What this means is that we're going to have the Valentine's stock and then something of like the Valentine's gotcha. I don't know what that's going to look like. Maybe it's going to look something like the Christmas gotcha. Like it had the backgrounds, you know, maybe, who knows? That's what I'm thinking. Let's continue reading. So far, we've learned the Valentine's event is coming back for sure, and you can spend hearts. There's new ways to spend your hearts, and that's all we know so far. So let's go to the second article. A bigger season of love by Rosie Matchmaker. And she's right. Hi, I'm Rosie. Okay. This time of year has to be my absolute favorite. Rosie, you're not better than Rip Interchan. All right. Alongside my friend Cupid, we're helping to spread love stronger than ever this Valentine's season. With the return of the Valentine's stock and the Valentine's Day gotcha, there's more reason than ever to get out there and earn hearts. I'll be handling deliveries of hearty goodies every hour, so hop on one of my flamingos and help get those gifts delivered. Okay. So it kind of sounds like we're gonna be having a new hourly event like we've done with previous events so far. Like, how do I explain it? The Halloween event, we had the trick-or-treating every hour. The Celestial and the Red event, there was something that happened every hour. I kind of forgot. I think you defend a tree or something. Maybe it's like that. So something is happening every hour. Oh, and like the lightning event and the pain event. These enemies would like, you know, if you know, you know, but it's something like that. So every hour we can partake in an activity to earn more hearts. Okay, and it seems like we're gonna be delivering stuff like we're some Uber Eats. Okay, that's ironic. And then we can get more hearts from doing that. So we have the main method of defeating enemies and bosses and whatnot to get hearts. That's one way to get the new heart material. But the second way is that we can do this hourly delivery thing to like get more hearts. Okay, that's good to know. But what about Cupid? How is Cupid gonna help us? While I'm busy, Cupid is around offering daily opportunities to earn even more hearts. Just stay alert. As love grows more potent this year, so does the ominous feeling of hate lurking by. Okay, I have a feeling something is out there and waiting for the perfect moment to spoil the celebration. That's kind of scary. Okay, so here's what we learned. There's gonna be now 3 ways to earn hearts. There's gonna be defeating bosses and enemies, Uber Eats delivery, just delivering stuff all the time with a flamingo every hour. That's the hourly activity. And then the third way is a daily quest through Cupid. Okay, I don't know what that is, but also we learned there's something out there that's gonna be hurting us. I don't know if that's gonna be from the deliveries or it's part of the daily quest. We gotta fight something. That means that there's a new boss out there, but hopefully we can find out more information from the next article, which is right here. So the corrupted anomaly spotted in the wild. Okay, by the bulletin team. So it says reports have begun surfacing on Turtle Island of a massive beast roaming the isle, corrupted by an energy that does not belong to the natural world. Witnesses recalled seeing glowing crimson veins, unnatural strength, and a rage that feels borrowed, as if it was fed by something far greater than the creature itself. Also found along the island were tufts of what was once icy white fur, now covered in red corruption. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to understand. Let's read the rest. Before I explain it, let me read the rest. We urge all civilians to remain vigilant during this time. While Valentine's is meant to be a season of love and celebration, this creature may be exploiting the festivities. Reports claim that the beast is disguising itself amongst ordinary people before abducting unsuspecting victims. That kind of reminds me of something that Enyu does, and dragging them to unwinnable battles. Okay, I'm sorry, I take that back. We recommend choosing your company carefully until the creature is apprehended. Guys, we are going to be fighting an NUZ boss, as it states. I'm kidding. So let me explain this real quick. From the sounds of it, we're going to be fighting a Yeti boss, and what's with it is a Yeti mutation. I always keep saying that's what I'm assuming because I'm afraid of leaking something, but I think it's pretty clear what's going on here. And we look right here, icy white fur. That can only mean one thing: Yeti. Now covered in red corruption. That either means it's a skin or a mutation, but I don't know why they're hyping it up so much, because it's like corrupted power, it's borrowed. Which, speaking of which, you know who gives out power to different beasts and monsters and people? King Redhead, my master. My boss is giving out power when he should be giving it to me. All right, so I don't know what the deal is. I know I lost the control fruit. I'm sorry. All right, Mr. Redhead, I'm gonna do better next time. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm fine. Bro, give me a chance, man. Just give me some power. So apparently, I think this is what I'm theorizing. If it's red corrupted power, Mr. My Game or Redhead, King Red has to be behind this. He's corrupting the Yeti fruit, and I'm assuming it's because the Yeti got his by the tiger back then, so the Yeti needs more power. Who knows? He's just taking. He's like, you know, he's doing something to get that strong. That's what I'm pretty sure is happening here. So we've learned so much more about what's coming in the next update, but what about the new fruits? Uzaf, why are we talking about new fruits? When am I gonna hear more about new fruits and what you're talking about in the intro of this video? Guys, I was not clickbaiting you, only a tiny bit. But listen, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. Look, if we look at the next article, I'll explain it fully, because in the next article we have this new section called Bloxroot's Art Competition 2026 by the Advent team. We're calling on artists from across the seas to bring their boldest and most creative ideas to life by designing brand new Bloxroots you'd like to see in the game. This is all possible through our newest fruit art contest. If you've been around for a while, you may know that we've added some prior fruit art contest winners and our concepts to the game, which is true. They have Kitsune, Sound Fruit. I'm pretty sure they're adding Celestial and Oni. Maybe there's some others. If I'm forgetting something, let me know in the comments. As that tradition continues, the stakes have grown, okay? Winners of this contest can expect special prizes and Robux. Ooh, okay. Now you're speaking my language. Along with that, having their ideas added to the game. This is what I'm talking about. See, guys, Bloxroot is having another art competition to get a lot of new fruit ideas and add it to Bloxroots. Ready to participate? Head over to the Discord to learn how to participate and submit your ideas. And then finally, it says right here, enjoy the season of giving, but stay alert. Not all feelings this Valentine's are as warm as they may seem. Got it. Okay, got it. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, we got a lot of information here so far. So with that being said, we got a lot to go over here. First of all, Valentine's update, very cool. You got some new features. We got some new ways to earn the hearts. That way it's just not like the old Valentine's event where we can just kill a bunch of stuff, get some hearts, and that's it. But we now have new activities we can do to earn those hearts and spend them different ways for this update. That's what it sounds like. So that's all great. Love to hear that. New rewards, new exclusive items to be farming out in this update. Awesome. Cool. And I can't wait to grind it out by doing /all. And second, possibly most of all, there's a brand new fruit art contest. This is pretty huge, and I'm going to explain why. So if we look at prior years in Bloxroots has done this competition twice. And in both contests, they have used ideas from people that won that competition and so far added them to the game. So we see right here, we had one submission from 2022 where someone submitted the Kitsune fruit idea, and they had the passives. They've used some of these skill names right here. At the beast type, at the mythical. I think they even used the same cost of the fruit here. And that fruit was inspired by this right here. And look, it was one of the winners. Also, we have right here Celestial. We have Sound that made it to the game. Some of these other fruits, maybe they're still working on it. Who knows? If we go to the Celestial idea. Oh, so right here we have the Celestial idea. This is the original draft for it. These are some of the skill ideas and whatnot. Pretty cool. And ever since then, Bloxroot has slowly started using this Celestial fruit idea, integrating it into their lore and whatnot. Like we have the Celestial domain with the Celestial fishing rod, the Celestial token. We have these 3 fruits right here. We've got Indra using the Celestial fruit right here as part of the lore. Celestial pain, bro. Like the latest sneak peek of Celestial fruit is the icons right here, along with the Oni fruit. So it's really becoming a thing that whatever people are concepting and coming up with in these contests, they are making it into the real game. So that's why I'm saying there's a lot of new fruits on the way. And specifically why there's a lot of them coming. That's because if we look in the announcements right here, server announcements in the Discord, we can see this post made by yours truly about a new art contest for the year. And there's a lot of big prizes to be won. This time, they're not just choosing 6 or 8 winners. This year, they're choosing 13 winners, bro. Because look, there's gonna be a top 3 and a top 10. And also they've upped the prizes this year for what they can get for winning. So basically this means that since the prizes are higher, more people are gonna be entering and doing their best. So therefore, people might get more creative with their ideas and because they want the prize. Because if we look at the prizes right here, hold on. The top 10 honorable mentions, they get 3 permanent fruits of their choice, 3 treasure capacities, 5,000 Robux, and their fruit concept possibly added to the game. Cool. If we look at the top 3, they get 5 permanent fruits of their choice, 3 treasure capacities, in-game equal to Heaven's Title, 20,000 Robux. Holy crap. Oh my God. I wish I could have that. The Galaxy Kitsune skin, which is now exclusive. Now no one can get it. The Ember Dragon skin. And of course, their fruit concept possibly added to the game. And if we look right here, everyone has till March 8th to submit their ideas. They have 1 month from now to submit their ideas, possibly get 20,000 Robux for it and all these other good stuff. And yeah, that's why I think that there's just so much fruits to be coming right now. But this is pretty much how Bloxroot is planning. Hopefully by the time next year, we should have a bunch more fruits in my inventory here. Who knows? We might get a lot more fruit concepts. We might get a lot more fruits this year. Who knows? Because they're taking more ideas again. But that's pretty much how Bloxroot is planning to add more fruits this year. And I can't wait for it. I can't wait. Because if you think about it, if they've already made previous fan art ideas and made it into the game, why would they be asking for more? They already got so many concepts to work with. Why now? I don't know what that means for the other winners because there's some fruits that won a contest in the past, but they're not in the game. Does that mean they're coming out too? Are they already made? Who knows? So why now? Why does Bloxroot want more ideas? I don't know. What's the haps? You see, the owners have given me a mission to figure out what it is that the players want. You might have noticed I've been putting out my polls, questions, even browsing the Reddit for new ideas, ranging from ideas and speculations on C4 all the way to whatever the heck this is. And I'll be going across different platforms to get new ideas and submit them back to the owners. Stick to them because there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff that you guys sent in and actually really good ideas that we'll be writing down for the owners that you do not want to miss seeing. So before we get to some of the actual crazy details, I want to go over and talk about this one poll I released about what it is that you guys want for Bloxroot, and it had over 300,000 response, and these were the results. And so if you just go to my post and then let's go right here. Yeah, 3 weeks ago I asked you guys, what do you want in 2026 of Bloxroot? And 18% of you guys said new fruits and reworks, 3% of you said new features and extra changes to the game, 4% of you guys said PvP balance and miscellaneous changes, and 76 of you said C4 or C reworks, which blown my mind because I always see a lot of requests of like PvP changes, general things to be added to the game. And I always see a lot of people want the C reworks, but I didn't know it was by this much. I didn't know it was gonna be by this crazy amount. That's not all because some of you guys got really specific. So let's check the comments. Fix mobile lag. This is the top comment. Okay. Hold on, wait. We gotta write this down. C4/C reworks and fix mobile lag. Got it. I had to put that. That was the top comment. And it had 300 replies. Holy crap. My phone doesn't even load to cutscenes of fruits. It just gives me black screen and crashes. No way. Same. No way. Yeah, you don't know how laggy I am. I agree on this so much. Wow. I didn't know it was that bad. We gotta work on that. I mean, sure, there's a lot of reasons. I mean, of course, it's just like we add more stuff to Bloxroot, make it better, make it nice and cool looking. We don't want the game to look like it came from 2018, but also it's hard to optimize, but I think they should do a better job doing it. They should really focus on fixing the mobile lag. So that way you guys can even play the game. I agree. A legendary Rubber and Venom rework. Excuse you, Rubber rubber and venom is not a legendary tier. I know what you're trying to say. Like, I know why you guys want the rubber rework, but I also can't go into details of why it's hard to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know, but you can kind of get an idea of why it's hard to do. Then they might think of something, but let's see if more people ask for that. I don't want to add it to the list for the owners unless I see more people asking for it. As I'm saying that, venom rework, venom shadow rework, venom rework, and quake rework. Please bring me the venom rework, bro. What? New storyline, different grinding, plus venom, shadow, quake, phoenix, whatever rework. Venom rework, 4C, bro. Venom rework and quake, venom, in-game storyline, venom, mobile lag, venom rework, grinding rework. Oh my god, venom, bro. There is so much venom in here. Yo, is venom gonna be the next one? Because there is a lot of comments regarding this venom fruit. I mean, it's not even that bad, bro. It's not. Let's see. Is it really that bad? Okay, maybe it is that bad. This still looks kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe it does need a rework. Venom rework and other fruits as well. Okay, so far we have 3 things for this list. And as we continue with this video, we'll be adding more and more things to the list of your cool ideas, so we can send them to the owners of Blox Fruits. But we still have a lot of other places to be checking out what it is that you guys specifically want. One thing that I thought was really interesting was another poll that I released. So I did this like would you rather video with NU, and as part of that video, I also wanted you guys to submit your own answers to that would you rather. So like here, Dragon Talent Prodigy or L Crazy Editor, Max Cash or Max Fragments, 4C or C Rework, Beast Fruits or Elemental Fruits, all that sort of good stuff. And I kind of wanted you guys to give me your own responses to what you guys preferred for that video. And you know what? Let's just take a look at some of the results. So if we go over here, 1,600 of you responded. And there's a lot of questions I asked, a lot of would you rathers, but let's look at some of the more important ones that indicate what you guys would want for a new update. So here's our first one, new race or new fruit. And this was kind of 50-50. Surprisingly, 56% of you asked for a new race over a new fruit, which is interesting because I know Blox Fruits has a lot of fruits, but Blox Fruits doesn't have a lot of races. What is it? We got human, rabbit, shark, cyborg, ghoul, angel, and Draco. That's 7 races. And we could, I mean, like we could even it out at an 8th race. Like, I don't know. What race could there even be in Blox Fruits? I've seen people comment like a snake race or something like that. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if this is like something you had in mind where it's like your body was like half snake and tail or something. I don't know. Yeah, how would a snake race even work? If you guys have ideas, let me know in the comments down below. Would you guys really want more races? Maybe I should add it to the list. By the end of the video, when I send all these ideas to the owners, maybe they'll consider adding it. Maybe. But in another question, I asked you guys, would you rather have new fighting styles or rework the old ones? And you guys asked for the new ones. 60% of you answered for new ones. And yeah, same as before, like kind of caught me by surprise. Actually, no, we've reworked a lot of old fighting styles already. So it is about that time where we could just have new ones. Thing is, like, you never know. The devs they're very mysterious on how they release things. Here we have like 2 more, which is really interesting. I asked you guys C4 or C1, 2, and 3 rework. And this was really close. This is like 50-50, but 1% more of you asked for C4, which is interesting because if we did add a C4, in my mind, this is like brand new content added to Blox Fruits that a lot of you max levels can explore. C1, 2, and 3 rework would kind of be like making progression a lot easier, a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, and like just better looking, and just like maybe it's faster, maybe it feels better. I think most of the players in Blox Fruits are max level already. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just cool. Maybe people just want to see C1, 2, and 3 reworks, and people just want to see a new C. I mean, it's just simple like that. Now for the final one that was very interesting was Divine Art or Celestial Fruit update. And I am surprised you guys want Divine Art over Celestial Fruit, which actually blew my mind because I know there's 40 fruits in the game and there's not as much fighting styles in the game, but aren't fruits like just way cooler, right? Like, because there's nothing that comes close to transforming into a giant beast or doing these like giant skills when it comes to a fighting style. Not even my Dragon Talent could do all that. It has some cool moves, I get that, but like my Dragon Talent compared to a fruits will always be stronger than fighting styles, I feel like. So the fact that people are asking for Divine Art is like very interesting. Either way, I'm just gonna add both of them to the list. All right, so you guys pretty much said you guys wanted this and that. Nice. And I added it to my survey for the owners. We got a pretty decent list here, but this list lacks something. We have 5 things. Oh, I know what it lacks. It lacks photos. We need photos, bro. I'm just gonna send this in with just text. No. How are the devs gonna add add anything to Bloxrootz without any visuals of what it is that we're asking for. Ideas, concepts, all that sort of crap. So that's why I asked a bunch of you guys to send me a bunch of ideas. Well, to make it more fun, it was a lot of AI slop ideas, and you guys sent in a ton. I asked you guys about a week or two to do this, but I wasn't ready for how many of you guys actually submitted something. I had like these AI picks as an example of what I was curious of seeing. Like this. Yeah, this is a real idea that Rajo made actually. Rajo_end, let YouTuber. Or this Super Saiyan leopard, or yeah, leopard skin, rest in peace, just turned into tiger. This undead T-Rex, whatever this thing is, a control token, this raid thing, I don't know, and all sorts of other stuff. And you guys did not hold back with your ideas. I was checking out some of these ideas before I was recording, and you guys freaked me out a little bit with what you sent in. But there's actually a lot of good stuff too that I was already planning to add to the list for how good it was. So let's check some of them out and add my favorite ones. So starting with the dragon rework. Yes, we have the Trolloleral Tralalalalalalala Sharknado. What is this, bro? What is this? This is half shark, half airplane, half brain rot in Bloxrootz. Bro, anyone's told you this, but the brain rot era is slowly dying on Roblox, and we're not bringing that into Bloxrootz anytime soon, unless it's really funny and there's a good means for it. I hope not. Oh, what is going on here? Is this bread? Is this like a cake mammoth, and there's a knife cutting the trunk off? Can I even just show this? Is this like animal abuse? I mean, it's not really an animal. Is this a skin, a beast mutation, or what? Okay, what is this? Venom? Is this like a, why does it have 3 heads? Why is it a gorilla? You know, actually a gorilla fruit for a beast fruit. Actually, we don't need any more beast fruits. A beast fruit though, if we did have to add one, a gorilla would be kind of cool. Is it not? Like the gorilla god, like the gorilla king. Okay, let me backtrack. Okay, so it looks like a 3-headed Namekian ape with demon wings. So I'm pretty sure they've just referenced to use the venom fruit model. Very interesting. All right. Oh, what is this? We gotta move on. What was that, bro? Ew. Yuck. And what is this, bro? What? This is not what I'm asking for. I am not asking for ultimate AI slop. Oh my God. What is going on here? This is one of those jump scares you see in a flamingo video, bro. This is scary, bro. I'm getting cursed from looking at it. This Bloxrootz was a horror game. Jesus. And also don't forget, with all these different ideas, I'm going to be adding my favorite ones to a list to send to the owners. So that way they can consider adding any of these ideas for the future of Bloxrootz. And right now, all I'm getting is all these freaky beast fruit suggestions. Let's check out some more. See, this looks cool. Like, this looks nice. Like, imagine that as a Valentine's skin, right? No, I don't know. Pink as flowers going down the trunks. I don't know. Like, what do I say? Whoa, yin and yang. Is that spirit? Hold on. This looks like a spirit fruit move, right? But they put like a yin and yang concept on it. You know what? I messed with this. Wait, because as you guys know, spirit has like this left guy, this right guy. It's very fire and ice themed kind of going on, like 50-50. Yeah, this is spirit. So if there was like a yin and yang idea, that would be kind of cool, right? Would that be a mutation? No, that would be a skin, surely. That would be a skin. Hey, this is sick. I actually mess with this. I like this color. But what I do not mess with, because this kind of sus, this is something that Enyu would rock with, but this guy has a ball and chain. This guy's a whip and has a heart on it. Enyu, this is for you. This is an Enyu type of skin. He would rock this all day. I don't know if we can add that. That's kind of, I don't know. Oh, this looks sick. What? I like this. What the heck? This is a cyborg mecha T-Rex. Whoa, that looks dope. Hold on. There's like a cannon blaster on the back. What? This is what the T-Rex boss should have looked like in the dungeon. This is dope. Hold on. Let me add this. I like this idea. Ew, bro. Yeti doom scrolling while pooping in a dirty bath. Ew, bro. That's nasty, bro. I gotta blur that. Oh my God. Who sent this? I gotta ban this guy. I'm blurring this too. This is a dragon. I'm gonna spell it out for you. It's a tiger kissing a dragon. I gotta ban. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know. I don't like where we're at. Me in a maid costume. Whatever this is. Among Us. Bro, this is not what I... What is this? Cotton candy gas. Okay. There's a lot of gas fruit submissions. Do you guys want a gas mutation or a gas skin? A lot of gas stuff. Oh, whoa. This looks sick. What? This is actually dope. Hold on. This is like a lion mutation for the tiger fruit. It's funny I say that because why don't they just make like a... They have a tiger tiger fruit, so why can't they just do like a lion fruit and not be a mutation? You know what I mean? A mutation's cheaper, I guess. I don't know. So here we have the tiger, pretty cool. And we have the werewolf. Wow. We've looked at a few more. A lot of cool ideas along the way. Now, I'm liking what I'm seeing, but what matters most is whether or not the owners themselves will like the ideas. So we've got a couple more to look through. Let's keep going. And then here we would have a tiger. Kind of mess with this. I'm gonna put it down just in case. All right, more sus things, bad art, whatever this is. What? This guy submitted a picture of me dying, bro. What? And getting my title? Okay, this guy has issues. And he made it into AI. Okay. Wow, you're cool. Thanks for that. A mammoth in a skirt or a quilt, or is that like a quilt? I don't know. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. It kind of almost like a low key. It looks like a real screenshot from like how it's like cropped and like kind of blurry. It kind of looks like a real thing. How did they do this? That's actually kind of sick. This is like a ghostly T-Rex. I'm gonna hold it to the side for now. Let's keep looking. Oh, whoa, another gas one. This is like Sun Jin Woo Soldier. This is sick. I like this color scheme. Damn, this is for the gas fruit. I'm gonna hold that to the side as well. There's a lot of cool ideas. It's just like they're very fruit based. I want to see like how do I explain it? Like I want to see like, oh, this looks cool. Damn, that looks detailed. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. I want to see like actual move sets and ideas. Category, it's a special physical fruit. Rarity, mythical. Inspired by Alistor from Hazbin Hotel. Okay, I see some skills going on. Like he's controlling some puppeteer, doing some kind of move. I don't really know what's going on. So it's like a bunch of VFX hitting like a bunch of enemies, but not like anything specific. I mean, I get it. I want to see more stuff like this though, instead of just like skin ideas. Oh, except this. This is a really cool one. I don't know what it is, but I like this. Quetzalcoatl dragon. Damn. Okay. Damn. Let me hold on to that. Triceratops mammoth mutation. I like that. Ooh, like a metal doe skin. Okay, so there's like a metal texture over it, over the skills. Okay, I see that working kind of. I like it. Golem Yeti. Bro, what the hell is this? All right, after a couple of picture grabbing, this is my final list of things I really like and what you guys submitted. By the way, just as a reminder, none of this is guaranteed to be added to the game. This is just all ideas to forward to the owners to see what they like, and you know, based on what you guys have sent in as ideas, you know, you get it. None of these are guaranteed to anything that I've mentioned or shown in this video is guaranteed to be added to the game or promised, or there's nothing of that sort. This is all speculation. This is all for fun. Keep that in mind. So let's look at the final list. So people have asked for C4 and C reworks, a lot of fixed mobile lag, Venom rework with some other stuff like Quake, Rubber, Shadow, Phoenix, Divine Art fighting style, Celestial fruit, Mecha T-Rex. Look at that concept. That looks sick. Lion mutation / fruit. That looks awesome. Gas Knight skin. I forgot how you say that word. Dragon. I think that's a skin. Dinosaur mammoth mutation. Whatever this dinosaur is, I forgot what it is. I thought this looked kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. Metal doe skin. Ignore that. Race V5. I forgot what they said about this. Let me find. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Race V5 and how to obtain it, with the final results being really cool. One of them being chromatic for beast fruits. Basically, whenever you have Race V5 active and then use the transformation on beast fruits, it would turn chromatic. I thought of this with Kitsune, blah blah blah. Oh, that's how. No, I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of creative. I don't know about really doing it. I don't know if they're gonna really do that, if there's even gonna be a Race V5, because we already have Race V4, and I don't know what good chromatic does for a beast fruit, because there's like 30 other fruits in the game that aren't beast fruits. So what about them? Yeah, you know, I just thought it was kind of cool. Then we got the Wendigo fruit. This one was pretty cool. They even made a toolbar icon for it. Soul Harvester Gas Knight. I thought this looked sick. I thought this looked like a boss in the game. Then they made there's an idea for how Venom Hydra could look like, a rabbit fruit, this cool Kitsune skin. I like the colors on this. A Terror Shark mutation of the Yeti, whatever this dinosaur is. I thought this would be kind of like a cool actual dinosaur in the game, like an actual cool fruit, that long neck. Pause. This one I thought was really cool, the T-Rex Spinosaurus. I just thought it was kind of creative because like artistically, I thought someone might have drew this. And I thought this was like a real submission that someone sent in. And then they had a fruit model. I thought this looked really cool. I thought this looked really creative. Then there's like a robot / magnet fruit, boar mutation, Kitsune skin. I like this one a lot. Some crystal stone Buddha skin, spirit mutation with like yin and yang. And then finally a spider fruit with a new model. I don't know. I like the red and white. I don't know. Something about that I liked. All right. So we've gathered a decent list to send to the owners. Oh, I'm kind of scared. scared. I hope if they add anything from this list, you guys owe me $5, each one of you, or you can just subscribe to me. I'll take that too. It's free. I guess the next step is to like send it over to them. So this is pretty much our final list for today, unless we do another one of these videos. And yeah, let's send it in. Let's get the share link. All right, let's just send them the link. Hey there, I finished. Let me know what you think. There you go. Let me know what you think. All right, we just sent it to my game. Sweet. All right, we just sent it to both the owners. Awesome. Would you rather be the owner of every game on Roblox or have world peace? That is a question and many other questions that will get answered in today's video, because we're going to be doing a would you rather challenge with none other than NU.
Yes, sir.
We are on an ongoing war and race to whoever hits 4 million first. So
it's gonna be me.
That's not what matters right now, because we are going to be doing this would you rather challenge. So for example, would you rather have a perm dragon or perm control? I'm going to answer to my heart's content. I would rather have dragon because, you know, dragon talent master.
Okay, well, I was gonna pick the dragon, but the fact that you picked the dragon make me not want to pick the dragon. But I also have to go with my heart's content, so.
All right, so we both picked dragon. So we get just type dragon, but there's a twist, of course. Whichever one of us ends up picking the most common answer between what you guys chose gets a free shout out, because we are on an ongoing war to whoever gets 4 million. So if he gives me a shout out, he's closer to getting 4 million subs. And if I give him a shout out with my audience, then you guys might subscribe to him, and then he's gonna get closer to 4 million. That's how it is. And why it makes sense is because I asked many of you guys in my Discord server to answer the same questions that we'll be going over in this entire video. And depending how you guys answered will determine who gets however many points by the end of this series of would you rathers. And I don't know what you guys chose, and neither will NU. So the idea is that we'll go in, pick what we would rather pick, and track it down. And by the end, check what the majority of you guys picked. Does it make sense? Cool. All right, cool. I'll be using this document to keep track of who chose what.
Holy, this guy's yapping, bro.
So for the first round, we both picked dragon, and then later we're gonna see what you guys chose. All right, so we both chose dragon. Now for this one, would you rather have the dragon talent prodigy title or the El Crazy editor, the Mr. Z on
I
this one?
spit on the dragon talent prodigy
What?
title. Ugh, disgusting.
Okay, that I would rather much have this
Give me
cooler
this. Wait.
and amazing title.
No, no, no. I hate everything that has to do with you.
Okay, wow, that. All right, so how about this? Would you rather have a new race or new fruit update? So like a new fruit.
What does a new fruit update mean? Is it a rework or is it a new fruit? Because that's very different.
Brand new fruit.
A brand new fruit.
Ooh, see, I'm kind of leaning towards here. Think about it as a YouTuber. What can you make the most content on? A new fruit or a new race?
Definitely a new fruit.
Really? Because a new race, you got V1 to show off the V4 abilities. You know what I mean? Like this race versus this race. I get no.
Buddy, I could, if you drop one new fruit, I could make 100 videos out of that. All right, you wanna go spinning for 100 fruits to get the new fruit, mastering the new fruit, noob with mastery on the new fruit, buddy. I have a whole template set out for every fruit that drops.
That's why
all right.
I'm taking these ideas. I'm saving it for later, but I'm still choosing new race.
All right, give me new fruit. Also, by the way, you said there's a twist at the end. Are we gonna see a sneak peek of the new fruit? Is that what it is?
You might be picking up onto something. Who knows?
Oh, snap. Okay.
All right, now for round 3. By the way, there's quite a bit of rounds. So prepare.
There is? Wait, I could just zoom out. Bro, there's only like 4 rounds left. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna look.
Don't worry about that. There's more. Trust me. So, would you rather have 1 blessed scroll or 20 mythical scrolls?
This is so easy, bro. Obviously, 1 blessed scroll. That's guaranteed a blessing.
Dude, that's guaranteed a blessing, but it's a mythical scroll. You can get a blessing. It's a 10% chance. And if you do the math, technically, you could get 2 blessings.
Okay,
20 mythical
but
scrolls.
if you also account for the Blox Fruit scam in your math, you will get 0 blessings, all right? So, yeah, give me the blessed scroll, bro. We all know you guys say it's 10%, but it's actually not, you scammers.
Just say you have bad luck.
I have bad luck. It is true.
All right. So, would you rather have a new fighting style or rework the old fighting styles? And this one's kind
Bro,
of hard
I'm
for
done
me.
with the reworks. Come on, man.
I'm kind of done with it too. But also, it's very conflicting for me because I don't want new styles because Drag Talent is the best. You know, I'm corny.
Well, that just kind of shows your lack of confidence in your own fighting style. You think if they drop a new one, it's gonna compete with yours. That means you don't think that yours is good enough to stand above the rest.
Bro, if we got a rework with all the other fighting styles, there's a chance that they could become like an outlier and beat mine.
Exactly. That means yours is not good enough. That's why I never use it. Give me a new style, bro.
Nah, give me the old ones. I bet if all those old fighting styles got a rework, I would still remain on top.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now, this is probably an easy question for us, but would you rather have a triple dark blade or get a permanent kilo kilo fruit.
Is this assuming that I no longer have the triple dark blade that I currently have? Actually, my answer is the same regardless, but just...
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think for both of us, I think perm kilo.
Oh yeah, easily. 100%. Yeah, it's pretty lame. Guys, honestly, I wanted the triple dark blade for a long time, but ever since I got it, it's not even that big of a deal.
It's not even that strong, to be honest. So, would you rather have increased gacha luck or never lose your bounty? That's this now.
Where did you get this very realistic and accurate picture of Zeolis's face?
We actually had someone make that recently, like a year ago.
Why do you have this stuff glowing, bro? What is this,
It's
man?
a cool effect. Do you not mess with my game? I didn't make
Wow,
this,
you
but our
use the
board
term
DeAndre made it,
cool
but-
very generously here, but okay, sure. Honestly, this one's also pretty easy for me. I'm definitely going with increased gacha luck. I couldn't care less about the bounties, honestly.
I feel that I can change my bounty whenever I want, so it doesn't really matter.
Whoa,
now
what
this
is
one-
this?
True triple Yoru or the Betty shotgun. Do you even know the lore behind Betty?
Do I recall? I don't know the lore behind Betty, but wasn't this like a one-shot kill, or am I tripping?
I think so. Indra spawned it, and it's just like an infamous gun, just for being OP, because no one's ever used it except the owner, Indra. Now, I don't remember when I wrote this question, if it meant you would use the old triple Yoru model, like being the only one with this, or I don't know. Let's just assume.
How do you not know? You came up with this, bro. Do you want me to tell you what it means?
No, let's assume that this would give you like you are one of the only people with the true triple Yoru, like the old model, or Betty shotgun. For me,
Honestly, up until you mentioned, like I saw this image again, I totally forgot about this shotgun. I don't think anybody would care about it too much. I think I have my answer.
oh, I'm picking Betty. I like Betty.
I'm going with true triple Yoru. I'm going with, ooh, we are done. Okay,
We're
get me the hell out of
done
here,
with
bro.
Stage 1.
Stage 2, Rose
Yeah.
Kingdom?
Rose
What?
Kingdom. So we step
This
on.
is sick.
Oh, we got even more compelling would you rathers. Look at this.
This guy put in so much effort for Would You Rather games. This guy even recreated Rose Kingdom. Did you steal these assets?
Don't tell them. Please don't tell them. I did steal a little bit.
Please take away his job as admin. Owners, if you're watching this.
All right, whatever. So in Rose Kingdom, the first question is, would you rather be able to only use elemental fruits or beast fruits? Oh, now this is hard. Think about it. Think about it. What is like future fruits that could be an elemental? Or what is a future fruit that could be a beast fruit?
Okay, I'm pretty certain that Oni fruit that you guys have been teasing is definitely a beast fruit. Same with Celestial, man. You guys just been dropping OP beast fruits for like the past 2 years now.
You think Celestial's a beast? I don't think so.
What could it be? What else could it be? A normal Paramecia?
Like a natural type, maybe, right?
Celestial is like it's got an angel thing, right? It's got to be like some sort of a creature.
Like you might power up like Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan 2. Like,
Don't say you,
know what I mean?
might, as if you don't know. You know, all
I
right?
know,
Stop.
I mean, look,
stop
I'm trying to recall,
pretending
like, the
to
fan
guess
art,
what
you
it is.
know? Like the concept art.
Okay, no, I think honestly, elemental fruits, especially in the third sea, have just become obsolete. Y'all giving aura to every single NPC. I'd rather have just like an OP beast fruit that I could just M1 spam. Give me beast.
All right, so I'm thinking outside the box here. I'm choosing elemental fruit because if I did a noob to pro, elementals are kind of baller. You know what I mean? And Rumble's really good for PvP, and you know, like I could still use that.
Buddy, give me that dragon and then just watch me one tap any elemental fruit that you use. PvP.
300 mastery. Good luck with that. The second one, would you rather have 30 million bounty or receive 2 of every fruit? I think I already know what you're gonna pick because you kind of suck at the game.
Wow, that's okay. You're just answering for me now. Why am I even here, bro? Just tell me to leave. That's fine.
So it's true. So you're agreeing. You're agreeing with me.
I'm not denying it. I'm just annoyed that, you know, you're doing my part. Yes, I think we are correct. Bro, also, I already have like 100 of every fruit, so why would I care?
I'm just gonna take just give me the fruits because I can change my bounty whenever. Just give me the fruits.
You're the only fruit that I see. All right, what's this?
Max cash or max fragments?
Oh, both are pretty useless. I do think that like max fragments is gonna be more useful. I could do more like, you know, stat resets, race rerolls. That's pretty much it, bro. There's nothing I want to spend fragments on.
Okay. So you're sticking with fragments. I'm gonna stick with cash because you know fragments is like a secondary currency, and I don't know, fruit rolls, you always need money for fruit rolls, but they might expand on this universal currency at some point, hopefully. I don't know, maybe.
Okay, well, if you know something I don't know, then obviously you're gonna guess the right, you're gonna choose the right
I'm
one.
not using background knowledge to like influence my answers. It's like possibilities.
Well, based on everything that I know now, I do think that fragments are more useful. I don't really spin for fruits all that much, but I do be resetting my stats a lot, and I'm sick of spending Robux on that. that. So boom, there we go. I like this one. This one's a little bit tougher, I will say.
All right, so for this one, sword only or melee only? I already chose my answer. Let's just hear yours. I'm pretty sure Dragon Talon being melee only. So only thing I need.
Is that your only reasoning behind it though? Because the reason I'm gonna go with the same answer, but
There's other good reasons.
all right, what other reasons do you have?
He uses 3 skills. There's M1s as well with any melee.
There's M1s with every sword.
True, but you only get 2 skills. And melee also has combo potential. Not as much as sword, I think. With most swords, there's a lot more combo potential. But melee, you get that 3rd skill. It's pretty useful. I don't know. That's my main reason.
Bro, actually put some thought into it. All right, you actually exercised your one singular brain cell on this one. I will add one extra point to that. Is if you're choosing only melee, you can also spend the rest of your stats on blocks fruit. If you're adding sword stats, then you gotta sacrifice blocks fruit. You know what I mean? Because you need melee all the time.
You do need melee. Good point. I didn't think of that. So
Of course you didn't. You're not as smart as me. Oh my god.
okay. So would you rather become an admin or get everything in 3 of your favorite games?
Well, my only favorite game is blocks fruits, and if I get the admin commands, then that's everything that I will want anyway.
Hold on, no thinking outside the box here. We're not cheating. I'm talking about every item, every gun, every mastery, everything. Like you can unlock everything. That doesn't include admin or owner powers. I mean, does that count? No. It's either get admin.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
All I want is admin and blocks fruits. There's nothing else I want in any other game. So I'm just gonna choose admin and blocks fruits. I will ban every single player on the game in an instant. Yes!
I'm taking everything because I'm already an admin and I...
Wait. What are your 3 favorite games anyway? Cartwright into Nicki Minaj. Cartwright into 7 pregnant hyenas. I assume you probably play that.
Who told you? What is my favorite game?
Steal an anime waifu.
No. Give me everything in Overwatch and give me everything in World of Warcraft and we're good.
Wow, Fortnite being your top 3 is actually crazy. All right, anyway.
I just logged into it recently to get a skin I wanted and I don't really play it. Is
Which one? Kim Kardashian?
No, the Adventure Time one that just came out, Ice King and the Lemon Grab.
You're such a nerd.
All right, so for this one, would you rather get a mythical fruit or 5 legendaries?
Do I get to choose which legendaries and which mythical?
No, it's like rolling at the gacha. It's random for both of them.
What?
Yep, totally random. Oh, bro drop kicked me.
Oh, yo, you weak as hell. Okay, you know what? This might be controversial. I might go with the legendary. What happened to you? What the? Look like I just used the control awakening on this fool. Yeah, legendaries for sure.
Legendaries?
I'll tell you why. That I might have a chance to get the Buddha and the portal fruit. With those 2, it's better than any mythical fruit that you can get. Give me legendaries.
All right, I'm copying you. I like the answer.
What a loser, bro. Do you have an original thought of your own?
Yeah, after this round, because look, never have to grind mastery again or never have to grind levels.
Oh, okay.
If I was not an admin, I feel like I would never want to grind mastery again because levels, you kind of get to a point. I get it. We're max levels by now, but if I was level 1 and assuming I was a new player, I probably wouldn't know what mastery is. And I probably definitely don't want to do that grinding with leveling. So that's why I'm choosing mastery. You know what I mean?
Yep, I see what you're saying. I can make more content with mastery grind, so I would rather never grind for levels again.
All right, I feel that. I like that. All right, this one's a funny one. So would you rather have $2,500 in Block Streets gift cards, meaning you can spend, I don't know, say a dragon's worth 50 bucks or something like that? Or would you just rather get $500 in straight up cash?
You don't even finish your sentence, bro. I'm out of here, man. Get out of here. Blocks, fruits, gift cards, who cares?
All right, okay, welcome to my home.
So hideous.
You're a freak of nature. All right,
Oh, we got Red Game and Indra.
we're almost done. So starting off strong with stage 3. Who do you think is better, My Game 43 or Indra?
They're both worse, but who's the least worst? I'm gonna go My Game.
You think My Game's better? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
See, this is conflicting because I know the owners sometimes watch the videos and I don't want to get fired. So
Wait, who has more power? Who can fire you easier?
I think My Game.
Oh, so I mean, you already know your answer then.
They both can. I'm gonna pick My Game because I'm in the Red Army technically. So technically, I'm in the lore for My Game side. I love both of them.
I haven't even seen Indra for like the past year. I don't even know where he's at. This guy's not even part of Blocks Fruits.
He's doing behind the scenes. So who is the harder raid boss, Dough King or Tyrant of the Skies?
King for sure, bro. Are you kidding me? This guy is impossible to kill solo. I'm pretty sure I've killed Tyrant of the Sky solo before.
If you saw Tyrant of the Skies, like old Tyrant of the Skies, he was scary. Like, this is based off before it got publicly released. I had a very scary time with Tyrant, so he gives me bad memories, so that's why I'm picking him.
Well, how the hell is anybody supposed to know that? That's irrelevant.
Now, here's an important question. Blox Fruits or one of these three games? Or all of them? Steel Brain Rot, 99 Nights, and or Grow Garden.
I honestly love 99 Nights and Grow Garden, but just to be put in the same group as a Steal a Brain Rot makes me want to steer away from this as far as possible. Bro, it's a Blox Fruits video. We're all well PR trained. We know the right answer.
So this one's probably an obvious one for both of us, but per meme fruit or one of every physical fruit?
Okay, yeah, that is very, very obvious.
Meme fruit for sure.
Per meme fruit. Give me the per meme fruit. I don't even like the per meme fruit.
Okay, so this one's also very obvious. Dragon Talon for both of us, right?
Honestly, bro, as much as I want to say no, I think the answer is Dragon Talon. I gotta answer honestly. It's just better, bro. It's better than God Human.
All right, next question. Very important question. C4 or C1, 2, and 3 rework?
That's easy. What the hell?
What? You think this is easy?
Who cares about the reworks, bro? What? What do you mean? Explain yourself. Uzat doesn't want us to get a C4.
I mean, it'll be just cool to see, like, it brings new players to the game. It's a new fresh start. Like, maybe they make it easier, less grindy.
Damn, you know what? You kind of make a good point. But I'm an old player, so I'm gonna go with the forts.
I like both very equally, but I think I like the reworks a little bit more. So, Divine Art or Celestial Fruit update? What would you rather have?
I've seen the leaks. The hype has died down. Give me a new fruit.
What if they had to change it because the leaks happened? So they wanted to, I don't know, maybe. So that's why they're changing it.
Still, I was hyped, dude. It's like Rel Cease. But you tease it for long enough, nobody cares anymore. Give me the Celestial.
All right, wait, before we step on.
Whoa. Okay. Chill. Anger management issues.
No, I didn't want you to see the secret last question just yet. But it is time for the final question, and it's for everyone that's watching to answer, and us. Let's step on the pad.
We're getting some audience interaction here. I like this, bro.
Who is going to hit 4 million subscribers first? Enyu or Uzaf?
Oh my god. All right. I think there's only one right answer. You have to answer to your heart's content. Remember, you can't lie. You cannot lie.
No, I know this answer. I know it. Like, I'm getting an A on this test. Oh my god. I'm putting my answer. It's Uzaf, obviously.
Ew, bro. That's not happening. You know what? That answer is gonna age like milk, while my answer is gonna age like fine wine because I'm going to get 4 mil subs. Bro, watch me get more subs off of this video on your channel than you do.
That could actually happen because we are not done yet. And you...
What?
There's something I have to... I haven't explained yet. So the reason I've been tracking all of her answers is because this entire time our answers sort of mattered. But don't worry, I chose my answers honestly with whatever I pick, but basically to make it into a challenge, I asked a bunch of my fans to fill out a form with the same questions and just, you know, find out what they would choose. And I don't know what they chose. We're gonna find out now together. And if we are closer to what they picked, and if our score, like whoever scores higher, would have to give the other person a shout out.
Oh, I didn't sign up to this. What?
Oh, that's why I'm forcing
you know your viewers better than I do, man. This guy tricked me into giving you a shout out.
I'm honestly answering based off how I feel. So this is how we're gonna do it. I made this form. It got 1,600 responses, and I made this form to track all of our answers. And I'm gonna just see what the majority picked for each round. And you know, whoever was also accurate, we're gonna tally the scores, and whoever got the most points by the end wins.
Okay, let's do it.
So the fans, individual. Oh, 51% of people chose Perm Control.
What? Over Perm Dragon? So we both got it wrong.
Yeah, we did both get it wrong. All right, so the next one. Wow.
Oh, what? Yeah, you see, that's the thing. You ask your viewers. That's not fair.
Still winning chance. There's like 20 things we went through. We gotta, you know.
Oh, I know the next one I got right. I know for sure.
New race or new fruit? Which one did you choose? You chose
new race? You guys want a new race over a new fruit?
That's actually confusing. So new race. All right, I'm winning so far. So far, I'm winning. But would people have... Oh, they want one blessed scroll.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's your first one. Whatever. New fighting style or rework old fighting style. Okay, so you got that one. Yep.
Of course I do.
All right. Oh, we both got this wrong. People want triple dark blade.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Next one, we've also chose the same one. Now we got that right. Increase Zeolus fruit luck.
100%, bro.
So true triple Yoru, we also picked. Oh no, we picked different ones. You got this one right.
Obviously, who cared? Bro, I bet you none of these guys even know what Betty is, bro.
Beast fruits or the elementals? NHL's B.
Oh, let's go!
You're the man of the furry community. Yep.
Yeah, okay, very funny.
Would they rather have 30 million fruits or 30 million bounty? And they rather, oh, this is easy. They rather have 2 of every fruit.
What? Two of every... Okay, well, we both got that wrong. Oh, you want the 2 of every fruit one? Oh, my God.
Yes, sir. The next one is, we'd rather choose sword. Okay.
Guy, I need to hear you guys' explanation on that. That doesn't make sense.
Let me know in the comments. Explain that. But would they rather become an admin or everything in 3 of your favorite games?
Obviously, they'd rather become an admin. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be 90%. Oh,
no.
73%, bro.
Okay. You got that. Yep. Would they rather have 5 legendaries or 1 mythical? A mythical. Yep.
Wow, you guys. 82%?
So would they rather also never have to grind mastery again or never have to grind levels? I forgot what I chose.
Easy win. 69%, baby.
So how about this? Would they rather have $2,500 in Bloxfruits gift cards or 500 cash? We both chose 500 cash.
What? You guys rather have Bloxfruits gift cards?
All right, how about this? So now to part 3. Would they rather have my game or Indra? Who is stronger?
I think Indra is still probably a more prominent name in the community, so I'm guessing they chose Indra.
Oh, they did. It was kind of close though.
It's close.
We both got that wrong though. So the next one is Doking or Tyrant of the Skies. Oh.
What? Did they buff the Tyrant of the Skies?
All right, so next one, Bloxfruits or at least one of these games. Holy snap.
Oh my God. 98%? What? That's a crazy answer.
But would you rather have per meme fruit or one of every physical? Oh, people chose the meme fruit. Okay, we both chose that. Oh, they know some ball.
The next 3 I got in the bag, guaranteed.
Well, we got the Dragon Talon versus God Human first, and people chose. Okay, thank God.
Of course. This guy was nervous for a second.
Read it backwards. My heart dropped. But would they rather have C4 or C1, 2, and 3 rework?
This is gonna be a 100%. You knew the twist that you still chose the wrong answer. You're insane.
What? We haven't even looked. Let's look at it. Let's see.
Come on, man. We don't need to.
Oh my
Whoa!
God, they want C4.
How is it close? I still won that though, thank God.
You were so lucky, bro. Divine Art or Celestial Fruit update?
Okay. It might be close, but oh. What? You guys would rather see Divine Art?
We got that wrong? We both got that wrong.
Celestial Fruit got no hype behind it? How's that possible?
And that is the last one because I want you guys to determine who would you rather subscribe to first in the comments down below.
Oh, in the comments. Okay. Should have had them vote for that too.
But we're still gonna tally based off like the other ones. So let's count.
I feel like I got more right answers.
Oh my God, this sucks. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 for me, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for you. Ah!
Let's go. Oh my God. Wait. What did you just say? Did you just say 6, 7?
They're gonna cancel you in the comments.
So when does the shout out happen? Are we doing this right now? I'm ready, bro. My body's ready.
Should I do it right now? Yeah.
On your own channel too. This is
Dude,
awesome.
Guys, looks like NU got the shout out. All right, fine. Guys, go subscribe to NU's channel. I will link it in the description below. Please subscribe.
Music to my ears. I'll give you a 6 out of 10 for that one, but still amazing. Hey, everybody, you gotta listen to Uzov. Go ahead and unsubscribe from his channel and then take that subscribe over to me.
It's finally here, the official Control Fruit update trailer. And man, it is insane. Not only will we be watching and reacting it together, but after I'll be doing some admin discussing of the upcoming update. And some of the coolest parts of the trailer. All the insane animations, attacks, Control Fruit stuff, storylines, new features, this, events, blah, 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 release date. All that will be discussed by the end of this video. And also, most of this footage was from just my live stream today. And I'm gonna be live streaming when the Control Fruit update drops. So if you don't wanna miss that live stream, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, comment down below, and let's get into it. Oh, why is this in the way?
Get the Control Fruit.
Okay. Oh, snap. Why is it kind of laggy? Is it kind of laggy for y'all? Oh, snap! Usopp, let's go! It's a little laggy. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is just my stream. Okay. Leave, Zeolus. Control belongs to the Red Army.
Not a chance. It's ours.
Have it your way. Okay. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, snap. We clashed it. I'm winning this, by the way. I'm winning this.
Almost done.
Oh, no. Okay. Whoever this is, whoever this white-haired guy is. Oh, snap. We're actually clashing. We're like having a full-on fight. Oh, okay. Why is my side losing? Why is the Red Legion losing?
Done.
Oh, there's the control fruit. Uh-oh. Who's this? What you doing? That's ours.
Incredible.
Hey! Bro's just beating up civilians.
What are you doing here?
Out of my way.
Stop. Don't do this.
Oh, damn. Yo, that's your old pops. He's like an old man. Chill. Uh-oh. He's gonna take it. Not on my watch. Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. He already ate it. Ooh! Look at that. What? Oh! Oh, nah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Weak. Excuse me? Oh, snap! Uh-oh, he's using the control fruit. Dodge, weave. Bang! Easy, light work. Hey, check out my hands. Oh, get him, Zealous! Swing and a miss, bro. Oh, those are the daggers! Okay, what is he using? What weapon is that? 8. Okay, Dragoton on top. Oh, that looks sick. That was sick. That was dope. Oh, crap. Oh, snap. We made him mad. What? What fruit is this? Oh, crap. What the?
What?
Yeah, we're dead. Yep, we lost. Yep, we lost. Yep, we lost. We lost, man. We lost. Yeah, I'm dead. We're literally dead. We're not surviving this, bro. He cut us in half. Yo, what? Can you show this on YouTube? Oh. A wanted poster. Kid Gaming. No way.
That one.
Of course he wants a dragon fruit. Ayo? Ayo? Okay.
What? Control fruit stolen?
No way. Oh, there's Cubing, Jetski, NU, Demon. Oh, Magic Bus. There's a couple YouTubers. Who are you? Oh!
I give Usopp one job and he
Oh,
fails.
snap. Oh, crap.
Sir, where are you going?
Silence.
Damn! Okay, Redhead's not happy. Sorry. Oh, Indra. Aura served on a silver platter. Aura served on the silver platter.
Did y'all just beat that insane trailer? Holy!
Shut
Oh my
up.
god.
Belku
That
put
was
everything in that
sick.
trailer.
Oh, guys.
was Pete. Me and Uzak got
Please,
pieced up by the
that
new
please
control
W's in the
box,
chat for the
man. We got
for that
sauced up.
animation, that
Oh, yeah, my
cutscene.
voice acting was a
That
bit
was
chopped,
insane.
but not
Oh, there we go.
control rework. Being able to reshape the battlefield by cutting, creating, and manipulating the spaces up is what the rework is all about. And that's exactly what I'm about to show y'all right now. So
I should have
let's get
refreshed
it.
earlier.
Outside of
This
the
looks
domain,
nicer.
The fruit's still gonna feel
Okay, we're
deadly,
seeing the
but
control
still
fruit now.
limited. These daggers can temporarily be summoned and used as deadly blades. Let me show you right now. Okay, so these are the M1s outside of the domain.
okay,
and
control
when you
fruit
use them
M1s.
outside of the domain, they still behave like typical weapon
Wait,
M1s.
they're
or
fighting
like
without the
mythical fruit
domain.
M1s. Plus, they look fire. Just peep the animation, peep the VFX. Yeah, that's cold. Next up, we got the X move outside of the domain.
Okay.
The player dashes to the enemy to stun them and then throws their dagger back towards the enemy with an
Oh, okay.
automatic slashing effect. And then
Okay,
it also
I didn't know we're in the
disassembles
Matrix now.
whoever's hit and reassembles them further away from you. Tell me that's not gas. All right, now we have the C
Gas,
move.
no,
outside
this
of
is
the
control,
domain.
dummy.
You throw your dagger in a spinning motion, cutting
Okay,
down
that's a C
enemies
move.
and certain objects in your path. It also
Damn, that's
returns
oh,
to
that's
like a
cutting the
boomerang
trees.
while
What?
pulling your enemy closer to yourself. And then last but not least, we have the F skill,
Okay.
which is basically the same move while you have your domain open or closed. You throw your dagger towards your current mouse position and teleport straight
Oh
to it.
snap!
But
Okay.
if you land your F move, it's a different story. Once you land your F move, you start cutting up your enemy as soon as your dagger lands on them. Keep it
Nice.
right now.
Okay, so these are all skills without your domain open. That whole
Sir.
room.
All right, and now for the
Nice.
most important part of the control rework, the Z move.
Uh-oh.
Tap the Z move to open your
There it
gigantic
is.
domain. And peep the visuals on it. It looks so much better than before. The upgrade is
Damn.
insane. And then by holding the Z move, you can close it as well.
Some Sun
And
Jin
once you have
move
your domain
vibes.
open, the real fun is gonna start. You have two different modes you gain access to. One is the hands mode and one is the daggers
Oh,
mode.
what?
The hands mode purpose is for creating and controlling the battlefield. And y'all are gonna see it once I showcase it.
Actually didn't-
And meanwhile, the dagger mode is meant for cutting and execution.
Mm.
And to switch between the modes, you have to tap the Z ability while you're inside of your
Oh,
domain,
gotcha.
which is also indicated by some special.
So there's two different
VFX, as you can
modes
see.
with your domain. Okay, that's sick.
All right, and while you're inside of your own domain,
This is
all your
broken.
movement-related animations are changed as well. So peep the idle animation right now; it's looking mad clean.
Bro's floating.
The dashes are mad fire too; they got
Okay.
changed as well. And the jump animation looks fire too.
Damn, he has
Not
no
only
gravity.
that, but your flash step also has a cool feature now.
Oh.
Whenever you flash step, the location you land at will spawn a pillar right below you.
Yeah,
that's gonna
that's
launch you
nuts.
straight in the air.
That's actually
Excellent.
insane.
Yes, sir. All right, so just so
I
you guys
actually,
know,
guys, I haven't
just like
tested
the
this
old
yet.
control fruit, a lot of
So
the
I'm
crazier
seeing some of this
abilities
for the
on
first
C3
time.
can't be cut up. The Blox's devs are waiting on the new Roblox tools that are going to allow them to make the cutting on the fruit even more crazy.
Okay.
Sometime next year. For now, I'm only showing off the cutting this fruit has to offer on the Sea Castle. But when Roblox releases their new tools, the devs can expand the cutting and make the fruit even crazier. Let's get into the M1s now for the dagger mode. By swiping your mouse, you're going to cause a massive slash spanning over the entire screen.
Yo,
You can either
he's
hold
cutting
it
the
or
building in
quickly slash
half.
too. And then once you cut in the object, it's gonna make it float, and you can cut it into
It's gonna
even
be
more tiny
laggy,
pieces
no?
afterwards.
Surely not.
Really fun.
Surely
And you
they.
can also catch other players lacking inside of your domain by just slashing them with the M1s as well.
Nah.
Next up is the X move. Once you land it, you do a crazy combo, and I mean it's actually crazy. Look at it right
Okay.
now. It looks peak.
Dude, I don't even know what to say. There's just so much to look at.
Now for the C move. You basically release a barrage of 3 slashes towards your mouse position.
Okay.
If you spread out your slashes, you create a multitude of AoE slashes. But if you use them all in the same position, the slashes expand into a massive AoE.
What does that even mean?
Just like you can see right here.
That is
That was just
insane.
a
though.
dagger mode. We still have to showcase the hands mode right now. All right, so let's start off with the
Okay, this is the
M1.
hands
By
mode.
tapping M1, you create giant cubes. And the more you tap, the more you create. And by holding the M1, you increase the size of the cubes you spawn in. You can
Damn.
either throw them
That's
one by one
You can have so many
or all
up,
at once. It don't matter.
and you can throw them one.
Alright, so next
one
up we
by
have the X
one.
move. You send a powerful shockwave in front
there's
of
the
you.
hands
If
mode
you hit
X.
an enemy with it though, you start piecing them up with a bunch of boulders and slam them towards the ground
Okay.
afterwards. But if you didn't hit
Alright,
anybody with
this
it,
is-
don't worry about it. You still throw a
No
bunch of
wonder.
boulders at your current
No
mouse
wonder
position that
Indra
do
in
a
my
lot of
game wanted
damage.
their hands on this for.
Next up, we do have the C move, which is also really cool. Once you press it, you pull down the hexagons from your domain's wall
Okay.
and launch them towards your mouse position.
That's like that. That's like that one admin ability.
Here's some other
Almost.
cool features this fruit has. Once you have your domain open, you can walk on water, dash on water. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it can
If
move on
you leave
water
your
too?
Domain, you can also bring your domain with you. And once you leave your domain
Wait, what?
and you tap Z outside of it, your domain goes to your current position. Tell me that's not fire.
nuts,
Next up, we
bro.
got
So
the
you
V
don't have to
move.
keep
I don't really gotta explain
opening
this
and
one
closing
since
your
it's very
domain if
similar
someone
to the
leaves it.
previous
It just
version.
follows you
However,
with
it
you.
did get a crazy
So if you're
visual
fighting a
upgrade.
runner-
Just look at how sick it looks.
What?
Definitely do not want to get hit by this move whatsoever
Bro.
because the devs, I don't know, they were going crazy with this move.
That's the V move. Damn.
Now, if you hold the B move, it's a whole different story
Oh.
because it triggers this insane cinematic
Okay.
right here. Go peep it right now. Go peep. Yo. Every time I see the cinematic, I get real hyped.
Oh, it's that
my God.
cutscene that we saw. The one that cut me in half. That's nuts, bro.
Oh my God. Yo, the devs really cooked with this cinematic right here.
Yo, your
Holy.
phones are about to
And yeah, that pretty much sums up the
explode.
crazy
I'm
new
kidding,
control
I'm kidding.
rework. It has so many new abilities, so many things to do, and it's overall just a banger top tier fruit. I really had a blast testing out all the new abilities. The fruit
I wanna
was
test
extremely
it.
fun to use as well, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on it. I want to see nothing but W's, straight up W's in the chat for
W's in
this
the
fruit.
chat.
Let me know what your favorite new feature
I'm not a
is.
streamer.
in the
Let me not
comment
say
section
that.
down below. The control rework was extremely hype,
Oh,
but we also have
okay.
another crazy feature coming to the game.
What else?
Bloxfruits is now introducing an all-new dungeon system, which is a new PvE experience similar
Let's
to
go.
raids that can be played with up to 4
Dungeons.
players.
We're having
Your goal
dungeons.
is to clear multiple floors of enemies and bosses to gain access to the all-new trinket equipment system, which I'm going to explain later on.
Okay.
Players will gain access to the dungeons through the dungeon realm, which is basically a hub location that can be accessed in C2 or 3.
Gotcha.
Or you can just access the dungeons to the new
Oh, you
realm
can teleport to
teleporter
each
in the
scene
server
now.
browser that you can see right
Without
here.
using the NPC.
And similar
Oh,
to
that's
the
really
raids,
good.
you're gonna have to be level 1,100 or above to join them. Once you get your squad ready, you can hop in and get started. Just make sure you're
4
prepared
people?
because it's gonna be a lot
Normal?
of hands.
Oh, there's
I
difficulties.
mean, a
There's
lot.
different
Now for the
difficulties.
cool part. After you clear each floor, you're gonna roll for special buffs that power up your characters in a
this is like a
special way.
roguelike.
And these
Okay.
buffs are fully randomized every time you play, which is gonna make every run extremely fun. Keep in mind that bosses spawn every 5
Oh,
floors, and
snap.
they're not a joke.
Okay, there's
These
different
did
bosses.
not come
These are the
messing
new
around.
bosses.
After you clear the dungeon, you can get access to the new trinket accessories, which are gonna buff your stats and add cool extra modifiers to your builds. You can have 2 of them equipped at the same time using the new build menu.
Oh,
This menu
so you can have more
summarizes all the
accessories.
buffs
Oh, with
the
these
player currently has
trinkets, though.
equipped, so you
Gotcha,
no longer
gotcha,
have to
gotcha,
use the nerd NPC to find out what accessories
Totally
or
didn't know
trinkets do. They each have 3 core attributes, which are base stats, grade, and modifiers.
Okay.
Each trinket has a base stat bonus players receive for having the item equipped. The grade of the trinket determines how strong of a stat bonus is given, and the modifiers are extra bonus effects that the trinket provides for the player outside of the base stats.
Gotcha.
And these stats
Kinda
are
confusing,
rare and
but
more
I think-
difficult to acquire.
I think we get
And
it.
here are some of the following actions that you can do with the trinkets. You can fuse trinkets together to increase their grade and make them more powerful.
Okay. 3 trinkets to upgrade the grade, and it can go
you
to
can
grade
also
4.
record your
I think.
modifications by spending data to reroll their properties. However, this can only be done with grade 3 or higher trinkets.
So these are like enchants for your trinkets, kinda.
You can also
I
scrap the
think.
trinkets in exchange for some data. Overall, these trinkets are a very sick addition to the game. Let me know your thoughts on them in the comment section down below and spam them W's. You feel me?
W's.
Alright, and next up we have something for the mobile
6,
players that should
7.
improve your gameplay experience by a lot. And I'm talking about by a lot. These include a new modern
Oh,
control system
mobile
that will be
update, mobile
added
phone update.
and can be selected from the new settings gear menu if a player is detected playing on a
Oh,
mobile device.
nice.
One of the cool things is that it allows for you to quick cast your abilities when selected, and your player will be placed in shift
Oh, do you see how
hub view
the-
from
do you
now
see how
on.
the
As
buttons
you
are
guys can
placed?
see, the top bar also got redesigned for ease of access. Overall, a W change, and I hope you mobile
W
players will enjoy
change.
them as well.
Nice.
All right, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope
Oh,
you guys enjoyed.
Christmas!
Make sure to come back on
Christmas!
Christmas, December 25th for our winter gotcha and
Oh, oh, a dragon.
I'll see you then.
Wait, what did he
Peace.
say? I missed it. I didn't hear. Control update release date December 23rd. Oh my god, the 23rd. That's on Tuesday. Oh shoot. Oh my god, there's so much to look at. Hold on. First of all, we got this insane cutscene. Huge props and W's in the chat for Felku for making this cutscene. This was insane. All right, let's talk about first of all the moves. Let's try to break this down. Let's break this down. So if I go window, all right, let's do this. So this is what we know. Control fruit. This fruit has, in its very base form, it has a Z, an X, a C, a V, and an F, and an M1, right? It has this. Then when you Z skill bubble form, when the bubble comes out, there is 2 modes. There is the knife form, and there is the hands form, right? For each one, there's an X, a C, a V, an F, and an M1. I think there's different M1s for each one, right? There's also a flash step for both of them. Is this looking right? New flash step as well for both. Bro, there is so many skills. 16 skills so far with the control fruit, right? Am I getting this right? Am I forgetting something? New dash, new idle animation, if you want to count that. New run, and then let's go back to the trailer. Let's watch. Let's go one by one. Look at everything. All right, so if we go here, let's check this out.
Pieced up by the new.
So first things. This is what we noticed. Stop. We got this. We got Zero. We got Lucian. Did they even say their names? If they didn't, I just spoiled it. That's their names though. We have Zeolus using this like scythe we've never seen before though. Look at that. What is that? What is that weapon? I don't know if that's a new weapon coming to the update, but it looks like Zeolus is using it. So I don't know what fruit that is. Is there anything else that happens here? We see this guy. What does that say? In a recent attack, research control fruit was stolen. Suspect Zero defeated commanders Uzoff and Zeolus, then escaped. Okay, so I didn't leak it technically. Hold on. Block fruits, control rework, or control. This is what it looked like before. I'm an adult. We got that, and then now that's what it looks like. Damn. Okay.
Being able to reshape the battle, creating and manipulating the space itself is what the rework is all about. And that's exactly what I'm about to show y'all right now. So let's get it. Outside of the
So with all those skills, what does control look like right now? With all that we've seen so far, what does control really look like? So for starters, I can't use any of my skills, my X, my C, my V, my F. The only skill I can do, I don't even have an M1. The only thing I can do is my Z move. And that looks disgusting. Like compared to what we just got, that looks atrocious. And then from there, we can finally use our skills. So if you are outside your domain and someone's like running away, you can have your whole bubble just follow you. That's insane. If I just press Z again, it will move all the way, like, follow me. That's insane, bro. That's broken. That's insane. That's gonna be so broken. All right, anyways, first we have the X skill. You just pick up a rock. It's cool. I like the skill, but it's just visually not it. It's not 2019 no more. Like, these are old VFX. This is outdated. Then we have the C move right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still think that looks really cool. And then we have the V skill. Technically, we only have 3 attacks with the control fruit. We have the X, we have the C, and then we have the V. And that's it. We only have 3 attacks with this fruit. We went from having 3 attacks with the control fruit to having 20. So there's just so many combo potentials with this fruit. All right, yeah, it's just so much going on.
The domain, the fruit's still gonna feel threatening, but still kind of limited. These daggers can temporarily be summoned and used as deadly blades.
Yep.
Let me show you right now. Okay, so these are the M1s outside of the domain.
M1s?
And when you use them outside of the domain, they still behave like typical weapon M1s or like mythical fruit M1s. I say look fire, just peep the animation, peep the VFX. All right, and now for gigantic domain.
Okay, here's the domain. So
And peep the visuals on it. It looks so much better than before. The upgrade is insane. And then by holding the Z move, you can close it as well. And once you have your domain open, the real fun is gonna start. You have 2 different modes you gain access to.
Yep,
one
2
is
modes.
the hands mode and one is the daggers mode. The hands mode purpose is for creating and controlling the battlefield. And y'all are gonna see it once I showcase it. And meanwhile, the dagger mode is meant for cutting and execution. And to switch between the modes, you have to tap the Z ability while you're inside of your domain.
Got it.
Which is also indicated by some special VFX, as you can see.
So this is a dagger mode. With your M1, you can just start cutting things up.
The entire screen. You can either hold it or quickly slash through. And then once
Nice.
you cut an object, it's
That's
gonna make it
sick.
float, and you can cut it into even more tiny pieces.
Dude, I'm about to make some turtle fillet after I cut up the turtle island. It ain't even a joke. We're gonna be eating good. We're cooking the turtle island.
Afterwards, which is really fun. And you can also catch other players lacking inside of your
Oh,
domain
you can
by
use it
just
on,
slashing them with the M1s
players
as well.
too.
Next
Okay,
up is the X
interesting.
move. Once you land it, you do a crazy combo, and I mean it's actually
That
crazy.
looks sick.
Look at it right now. It looks peak. Yes, sir. happen.
Okay,
By
here is the
tapping
hands mode. There's 2 modes within the bubble form, as you call it. There's technically 3 forms. There's one. The first form is when you don't have your domain. The second form is when you finally open your domain. There's the knife mode and the hands mode. So that's technically 3, right?
M1, you create giant cubes. And
So this lets you create the cubes. Okay, got you.
the more you tap, the more you create. And by holding the M1, you increase the size of the cubes you spawn in. You can either throw them one by one or all at once. It don't matter. Alright, so next up we have the X move. You send a powerful shockwave in front of you.
Okay.
If you hit an enemy with it though, you start piecing them up with a bunch of boulders and slam them towards the ground afterwards. But if you didn't hit anybody with it, don't worry about it. You still throw a bunch of boulders at your current mouse position that do a lot of damage.
So there's 2 variations of the X skill, the hands form. All right, got you. I get it. Let me write that down. There's 2 variations. If you miss, it's like a projectile, I'm assuming. So if you shoot like your X projectile in the hands form and you hit them, it's gonna do like some sequence attack. And if you miss, it's still gonna do like an attack like this.
Next up, we do have the C move, which is also really cool. Once you press it, you pull down the hexagons from your domain's wall and launch them towards your mouse position. You do a good bit of damage too, and it looks sick. Here's some other cool features this fruit has.
Nice.
Once you have your domain open, you can walk
Now
on
this
water,
part is broken. This is what I was talking about
dash on
earlier.
water, It doesn't matter. If you leave your domain, you can also bring your domain with you. And once you leave your domain and you tap Z outside of it, your domain goes to your current position. Tell me that's not fire.
That is sick.
Next up, we got
I don't know if you guys missed that, but he was showing that you can move outside your domain and bring your domain back to you, but you can also walk on water with this fruit. That's just insane. That makes like, can you imagine fighting the Leviathan with this? That makes this fight whole much easier. So if you fight the Leviathan because everything's on water, you could just walk on water. Oh my God, that's so
the V
broken.
move. I don't really gotta explain this one since it's very similar.
And then we have the
to
crazy
previous
ability.
version.
This one has 2 versions. It has the held and the press. The held one is the let me write this down. Held and or release, like tap and held. Has 2 versions. There's the tap and the held for the V move. For both, I think.
However,
right?
it did get a crazy.
Does this mean like the V skill is like the same in the knife form and the hands form?
upgrade?
Oh, I guess it would tell us.
Since it's up and you press it, you
Oh, got you. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it now. Hold on. Watch this. So there's actually only an X and a C between the 2 modes. The V and the F are the same. The M1s are just different. Like it's the same thing, but I think you're just not using the knives. Got it? Yeah. Okay, so we can do creates room, and then all of these are just attack. Guys, I am focused. I'm trying to figure out exactly what this has. This one we don't know. I didn't see this. I don't know what happens when you use the V skill without the form, without the domain. Okay, so that's an attack. Mobility plus attack. Boom. Holy crap. I think we got it down. Okay, so there is also a V and for the domain, but it's for both of them, right? I think the V and the F are shared. I don't remember. I don't care. There's so much. There is so much. Overall, this is pretty much the breakdown of what the new control fruit has. Next up, we have dungeons that they're adding.
coming to the game. Bloxfruits is now introducing an all-new dungeon system,
Yep.
which is a new PvE experience similar to raids that can be played with up to 4 players. Your
4
goal
players. Only up to
is to
4
click,
players.
which I'm going to explain later. Access and
They got
browser.
trinkets.
You can get a lot.
Which is like a new type of accessory that give you stats. And within these dungeons are 3, what is that? 1, 2, and 3 tiers of difficulty.
Throwing hands. I mean a lot. Special way. And these buffs
Dude,
find
there's
that
just so much. Oh my God, this is, oh my God. Okay, you know what? I'm pretty much, you guys watch the trailers. There's so much going on. Tim, what's up, Tim? How you doing? Yeah, there's pretty much so much going on in this update. There's a lot coming. There's a control rework with a bunch of stuff. There's dungeons, trinkets. There's a Christmas event that's coming up. It's a lot. And
man.
best
I'll
of
see you
all,
then.
the most important news for any of us to know
peace.
is release date December 23rd. Control update. Let's go! Oh my God. And that's in 3 days. Actually, it's about to be the 21st. So technically, no, it's still 3 days. It's still 3 days. Still 3 days. That is when the next update is coming out. It's not 2 days technically, because if you think about it, in my time zone, it is still the 20th. So even if it was midnight at the 21st, they're not releasing it at midnight Tuesday, Wednesday. Is it 2 days? I don't know. actually, you might be right. Yeah, I think it's pretty much in 2 days. Yeah, pretty much. And with that, we've got an entire glimpse at what we can expect in update 29, the control rework update. And here in this segment, I just kind of want to briefly go over everything we discussed and looked at. With all the plentiful control skills, the new dungeon system, the trinkets, Christmas update, and even the release date being on the 23rd, we have enough to get ready these next 2 days and prepare for the update. All right, guys, so drop a comment if that was the craziest trailer for a Roblox update you've ever seen, and also let me know who else is insanely hyped for this update, because I have been waiting for this. I'm sure you have all been waiting for this for like the last 6 or 7 years. I gotta stop making that joke. It was actually 3 years, but you know what I'm saying. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video and look forward to the update real soon. Literally, like it's in 2 days. Get ready. All right, bye.